Is the way he challenges the black elite. He talks about the black elite that's on TV and speaks that honest truth that we've always talked about on this platform, that a lot of times the worst ideas get out to the black community because the Negroes on TV care nothing about actually going in and building for the community. And the reason they don't is because if they do that, they'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball. They'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball. Interesting is the way he challenges the black elite. He talks about the black elite that's on TV and speaks that honest truth that we've always talked about on this platform, that a lot of times the worst ideas get out to the black community because the Negroes on TV care nothing about actually going in and building for the community. And the reason they don't is because if they do that, they'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball. They'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball.
Accompanied by Rock Man from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, GMG Big Money.
Oh, I can't wait to see this one.
These two have been waiting for this one for quite some time, and to be honest, so have I.
Salute, and welcome to class, guys. Y'all already know I am your host, Mr.Goodbread. Hit that like button. That's how you pay your school tuition. Keep in mind that we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or emotions. We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense. And we do not complicate that, guys, all right? So, guys, today we gathered here to discuss. Y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail. Thee Stallion, she get exposed, proving why men. I put the titles like that because I gotta put the titles like that. But men, period, should not trust black women, guys. We gonna get straight down to the business. I got some special guests with me in the class tonight, guys. Y'all already know 'em. let me go on and introduce my guys tonight. We got OK, the Dean, and we got my guy BT. BT, Dean, what's going on, guys? Salute to y'all.
Salute,
What's
good
up,
bread.
bro?
Salute. Glad to be here. Happy to be here. Hit the like button. Y'all know what time it is.
That's a fact, man. So, guys, man, what's y'all take on this without, you know what I mean, without sullying anybody else's opinion? But before y'all give me y'all take, let's see who we got in the house. Salute to the Breast Gang. Salute to the Breast Squad. We got our early birds. Salute to y'all. I'm going to start doing some special things, guys. Like, all right, so what is it? We 5 minutes in. So, guys, the word today going to be liar. All right? Those of you that watch the video to the end and put the today's word in the comment section. You know what I mean? Y'all enter to win a raffle. You know what I mean? Y'all enter to win a raffle, and y'all already know I'm gonna
Right.
give y'all something good.
They
You know
they
what I mean?
hey, good bread. They slept on you last time
They
because you you
did.
you cussed like a few times and they ain't even much put it in the comments.
Man,
Somebody could have had a 50 ball, but y'all played with that.
yeah, I kind of love our chat though. They don't want nothing from us. We don't want nothing from them. We just take the knowledge and we critically think. Shit, I fuck with it. Who we got though in the house tonight? And if it's any modern thinkers, you know, because you know we got a lot of people. Oh, you think like the old days? That's the old times. You know what I mean? So if you got any people that really want to rock with the new times and be hating on the old days, it's that time that you might want to get onto the lockers and put your stupidity up and grab some thinking and come back, or just keep on going. You know what I mean? Keep on going, guys, because this is not gonna be the live for all of that. This is not gonna be that. It ain't gonna be the live for that. You know what I
Nope.
mean? Yes, sir. So who we got here tonight? Let's see who going to take those folks on out of here. Aviated, you got it, aviated. Aviated. That's take them on out there. Take them to the lockers. Those that want to go to the lockers, put their old stale ideologies in the lockers, and then grab some critical thinking. Grab the critical thinking helmet and come on back. Do that with them. Thank you, my guy. But
It's a fact.
for those of you that already know what time it is, let's get started, yo. Like I said, guys, what's your take on this whole situation, man?
Shit, it's a touchy one right here. It's a touchy one. I'm curious to actually see the videos because with this Me Too Believe All Women culture, for more than a year and a half or whatever, we've we already created the narrative. Not me. When I say we, I'm speaking on our people. We've already created a narrative where we believe Megan. We felt sorry for her. We've given her due diligence like she's innocent, but we haven't seen no trial. We ain't see what was real. We ain't see anything in between time. So I'm just excited to see what's going on here, man. I'm gonna sit in the audience too. I'm gonna sit in the audience too.
No doubt.
Let me say this. This case was lost months ago. Meg Thee Stallion lost this case months ago when she willingly went on Gayle King's show and knowing that either she lied or maybe she didn't have all the facts herself due to her being inebriated that night. But this case is a perfect example of what happens when you rely way too much on emotion and not take into account not everybody is a feminist like that. You know, we have a big number of people in society that, they're all in this believe all women kick, but Meg Thee Stallion is going to find out very quickly that not everybody is a fan of her music. Not everybody is on this, how can I put this black man bag kick. Some people have common sense still.
And here's the thing, yo. Here's the thing. I got two big things with this whole thing right here, right? One of them is how how the men believe this woman, but not even women believe this woman, but the men believe this woman. And two,
Meg Thee,
hold on. And
excuse me.
two is this is the modern woman. This the spokesperson for the modern woman. This is who all the little girls and all of the women a certain age are coming up worshiping. This is their God. And she's at the forefront. And to be false, is this the reason why fake has become the new real, and it's ushered in by modern women, black women at that. What you think, guys? BT?
Meg Thee Stallion represents a lot of these guys' mothers. I think a lot of these guys look at Meg Thee Stallion and it brings them back to a point in life where she reminds them mannerism wise of their mothers. And also, you have to understand a lot of these guys are sex starved. A lot of these guys aren't very socially equipped like that. So they see women like Meg and they don't understand how they work mentally. So they worship the women like Meg. You know, not only do they not understand these women, not only do they not understand that females like Meg look down on them, dudes like this don't understand that females like Meg, they want to see men, they want to see men underneath them. Does that make any sense? Women like Meg have no respect for men. And a lot of these guys, they worship women because they don't understand women. And the thing is, a lot of these guys, it's just mentally they're just not they're not in a good place.
All right, man. Sound like we ready to go. Sound like we ready to roll, man. Let's get it.
They want to have sex with her. That's why they agree with him.
Let's
Exactly.
get it. One of the main reasons why you can't like and really, guys, y'all know how we do over here. Like we go how we want to do it today, because it ain't no education. It's just either biblical or entertainment. Which way, guys? Because there's no education involved in this situation right here. This is all NGA, NIGGA.
You
This
know
is
what?
all that today.
Let's give them the biblical and give them that. Let's give them the story. Let's give them that cherry on the top
You know
afterwards.
what I mean? Because that's what this is right here. This is all a lie right here. And for some weird reason, NIGGA is just all about a lie. Like, for some weird reason, I'm getting more and more people commenting in my YouTube community about it's more than just black people. It's just, and guys, hey guys, calm down. Calm down, guys.
Right.
Calm down. We know this, guys. I am very fair, right, class? Right.
Exactly.
So guys, you gotta hold on, because I know that it's deeper than just black sisters, but the black sisters need focus. They need immediate CPR. All right. So worry about your culture, and you know one big thing, guys. Right? You don't ever have to comment under my post. You can always make your own thing, right? You always have the power to make your own thing. The same thing that I do, you can steal, you can take, you can jack, you can do your own thing and do it the way you want it. You know what I mean? Guys, you ever thought of that? Because you guys be getting on attack mode. Y'all guys be coming at me like, "Rrr, rrr." Did you ever think of that? You have the power. Nobody takes, how I post, don't take power out of you and your stale ass, dumbass ideology. You know that? You can still create a YouTube channel, get a YouTube community post tab, and post. You can post how you feel you see the world. However you see the world, you can control that. You don't ever have to attack me or anybody else who is doing something about something, who is taking the action and the liberty. You know what I mean? All right. For some reason, my dog think he getting cut in on these videos. Yo, he been on my last 3 videos just barking. Sheep. All right, y'all. Let's get into the goods though, y'all. Let's get into some goods, yo. This first video is definitely one of the reasons why we can't trust these women, guys. We can't trust these women. And you know what I mean, those of you that follow me real close, y'all seen this. This is in my library over there on my YouTube shorts. This is a perfect example of how black women lie. Now, I'm not saying white women and our white breads don't lie. You know what I mean? But I spend my whole day, 24 hours, around black women. You know what I mean? So what the fuck I look like talking about white women? Ma'am, sir. All right? This is what I can tell you about right here.
No.
All right. this is how it normally go down. This would be a typical day. You know what I mean? Because remember, guys, we're from the school of common sense, so we already went through the breakdowns. Who taught them this? They weren't taught how to work with us. They weren't taught how to communicate with us. They weren't taught how to express their feelings to us. They weren't taught none of that. They was taught how to lie, cheat, and steal. You saw this morning's video, guys? You saw from young, they teach them how to steal and how to lie. All right, now let's get into this.
You're not gonna hit me though. You ain't gonna hit me though. You ain't gonna hit me though. Is you? I'm calling my daddy right now. I'm calling my daddy right now. No, you're not gonna hit me.
Out of control, guys. Out of control. Did he hit her?
I can look at her and tell exactly where she probably works at. I got about 3 choices of where she more than likely works at, and I don't even need to say them. Y'all know just by the way she acts. There's only 3 places she possibly works at, and I don't even gotta say it. We've been over this before. It's already understood where she probably works at.
Yeah, that's incredible though. And this is how false accusations get put on the black man all the time. But we supposed to lie for these women, we supposed to lie for these because these women is always right. And it's you know what I mean? What they say when a sister's when a black girl when she says she been hurt, nobody listens. Well, I wonder why. Because it's a fucking lie.
Not just that.
You're not gonna hit me
Look
though.
how she egged it on though too, guys. Like extra, like the words wasn't working. He still was ignoring the words. She had to hit him. What you was gonna say, BT?
No, I'm just saying, how could you not hear them? They're on social media talking these women talk a lot, bro. They talk a lot. They talk to the point where it's almost impossible for them to not be heard. You know what I'm saying? They talk too damn much.
There go your Me Too formula right there.
This the Me Too formula right here. I'm calling my daddy. And they know when to call your dad. I bet he ain't get a chance to raise you though.
Just like
I bet you went and found your dad after your mom smuggled you for 20 something years of your life.
Stepdad or an uncle. Ain't no damn daddy.
And you probably using him as somebody who's gonna only protect you anyways.
So now you're gonna fit to get a whole new black man beat. You about to get a whole nother black man ass whipped for a lie. See how that works?
You're not gonna hit me though. You ain't gonna hit me though. You ain't gonna hit me though. Is you?
Yeah.
I'm calling my daddy right now. I'm calling my daddy right now. No, you're not gonna hit me though. You ain't gonna hit me though. You ain't gonna hit me though. Is you? I'm calling my daddy right now. I'm calling my daddy right now.
You dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
They're marigolds!
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one!
Crazy.
I know a bitch when I see one.
That's a whole fact though, man. These chicks is crazy, man. They on a whole another playing field. Especially the black ones. You know what I mean?
You're gonna hear about another story too, Goodbread.
Facts. All right, let's get on in. Let's get on straight to the biblical first, and then we'll get back to the entertainment, man. Cause lies. We already know what the mainstream would do. We already know what the mainstream fitting to go to when it comes to the lies. So you know what I mean. I brought out my favorites when it comes to liars and not just lies. Okay, let's do the honest.
Let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Proverbs chapter 19, verse 9. A false witness will not go unpunished, and he who breathes out lies will perish.
Right. So we can decide this case morally. We can decide this case easy. She lies. She's a liar. She should be punished. She's not gonna go unpunished. That's why her career is floundering. Y'all name the hottest Megan Thee Stallion song, and I don't know what song she got.
I can't tell you.
I mean, we know about WAP, but that's a feature. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
I can't tell you.
She
That
never
little
lived.
body saw on the strippers like.
Yeah, right.
That's old news though.
She never lived up to the hype. She was projected as to be the next Nicki Minaj. She's not that. I can't stand Nicki Guts, but I call her like I said. She ain't Nicki Minaj. Nicki
I
Minaj
remember when
can
Meg Thee
freak.
Stallion came to Southern that once. She came to my university back in 2017. She was a freestyle artist, and she was a lot thinner, and she looked a lot less ratchet. In fact, she looked kind of classy, you know. And it's just crazy how what time does to somebody. When you first see her, you wouldn't think this was no. You could tell she was from the hood, but you wouldn't think this was no chick who was willing to be ratchet like that. Like she rapped a little nasty, but not nasty like she rap now. You know.
So that's not a man.
No. In fact, like I said, when I first seen her, she's a very petite, tall chick. She wasn't no voluptuous
Just asking.
hood brat, you know?
I'm just asking.
All right, so let's get on into. Let's go get into the next verse right here, bro. That was self-explanatory.
It's a fact. John chapter 8, verse 44. You are your father, the devil, or you are of your father, the devil, and your will is to do your father's desires. He was a murderer from the beginning and has nothing to do with the truth because there is no truth in him. When he lies, he speaks out his own character, for he is a liar and the father of lies.
All right, now who y'all think he talking about right there, guys? Who you think our most high, our glorious creator is talking about right there? He just described his enemy. He just described the mortal enemy. For those of y'all that continuously go in my comments acting like I don't know that this is not between man versus woman. This is not between black versus white. This is not man versus man. I know that. That was that. This is a good versus evil battle. And read that again for us, okay? This is our devil right here. This is our enemy. It ain't about a woman, a black woman, a white woman, a black man, a white man. It's about the devil. It's about who is working for this nigga. Who working for him?
Again, John chapter 8, verse 44. You are of your father, the devil, and your will is to do your father's desires. He was a murderer from the beginning and has nothing to do with the truth because there's no truth.
He has nothing to do with the truth. How is 95% of our black women running around here today, bro? They want the truth?
No.
The truth is a crime. Can you tell the truth?
I don't think you can to them.
You can't tell the goddamn truth today. The truth will get you canceled, but a lie will get you sympathy. Crazy. Go ahead. Okay, my bad to cut you off.
No, you good. He was a murderer from the beginning and has nothing to do with the truth because there's no truth in him. When he lies, he speaks out of his own character, for he is a liar and the father of lies.
And
ironic.
Go ahead, DT.
My bad. Jesus was actually this scripture comes from the book of John. Jesus was talking to I believe it was he was talking to the Jews, and during the time they were asking him basically who's worthy, basically something like that. And basically Jesus was saying very few of you will be worthy. And as you can see, that's kind of correlates to today. Very few people are truly awake to what's going on in the world, the sin in the world. You know what I'm saying? Most people live in sin. And that's what the scriptures basically saying. Most people follow the path of darkness.
That's fact.
That's right.
That's fact.
That's right.
And last but not least, okay.
Bring it on home. Revelation chapter 21, verse 8. But as far as the cowardly, the faithless, the detestable, as for murderers, the sexually immoral, sorcerers, idolaters, and all liars, their portion will be in the lake that burns with fire and sulfur, which is the second death.
Easy. And that's what the mental health is running around here. It's killing them slow. It's slow kill. It's slow kill with the mental health. That's what that is. You know what I mean? But they don't understand, though. They don't want to talk about that, though.
Bring it.
elaborate on that.
Real quick, bring it back up, Mr. Goodbread, if you don't mind.
Oh yes. OKC son. Okay, when OKC a breakdown, the Dean.
But as far as the cowardly, you God put us here to do what, Mr. Goodbread?
He put us here to work.
You a coward if you don't want to work. You
You
a
a whole
coward
coward.
if you don't want to get your ass up and make shit happen for yourself. You a part of that. I want you to know that. Oh yeah, you thought I was gonna talk about, somebody who's scared to fight. No, you's a coward if you sitting on your ass and God told you to work, but you're not doing so. You're part of it.
I'll do you one better. You a coward if a prophet come and he tell you something and you sit there and put all these excuses that you learned from the ways of the world in front of yourself and you miss your blessing.
Mm-hmm.
You're a coward.
Faithless.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's self-explanatory.
Mm-hmm.
We know what faith is, guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that is.
It's something higher than yourself and higher than coochie.
Mm-hmm.
Higher than coochie.
And some people don't got that.
Nah, they only want coochie. Yeah. They only like coochie.
Detestable. Do y'all know what that means? Detestable. Somebody who's deserving of dislike. Let's go to the Google definition. Deserving of intense dislike. So somebody who deserves to be disliked. What are these modern women doing today? They are doing things to be deserved or deserving of dislike. It's not that we hate y'all. You guys deserve to be disliked. Nobody likes what the fuck y'all doing.
And y'all doing it on purpose. Who taught y'all how to be stupid though? Hell of a mother.
Shit, we know.
They're making themselves purposely undateable and incompatible with people because of their pride.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm. As for murderers, we know what that is. We ain't got to go there. The sexually immoral. Goodbread, what does that mean? The sexually immoral.
That's the hypersensitive ones. That's the hypersexual guys. The ones that can't keep their tongue in their mouth when they see a chick walk by. That ass though, right? You know what I mean? Niggas that love the little bitches. Niggas that love everything. Put coochie on the pedestal. The gynocracy. The women that bust it open. The 304s that run around here. Fuck the streets. They for the pavement. That's what that mean. They selling cooch. They done normalized prostitution. That's what that is.
That sound about right to me. That sound about right to me.
They worship the spirit of lust.
Sorcerers. All these bitches running around talking about they spiritual and they got magic in their vagina. You fall.
I sent you that video. I sent both of y'all that video. A lot of these chicks are on this tirade about their Wiccans and witches, which a lot of it I think is mental illness. I think a lot of these females, they're searching for they're searching. I'm just saying they're searching for answers they don't know. Like dirty folks be saying, like a lot of these chicks, I mean, like he says all the time, when they're wearing clothes, a lot of times they're not actually who they actually are. When they're wearing clothes, unfortunately, these women there's someone they're not. There's someone they're not. A lot of times when these women, who they are on the internet is not who they are in real life. But on the internet, they portray themselves as these holier than thou, extremely spiritual people. But in actuality, their lives are falling apart, and they turn to witchcraft in order to find an answer they don't know. When in actuality, the answer is God.
Sky Zaddy told him. Sky Zaddy told him to do it.
Mm-hmm. Who else told him?
Got him.
Who the fuck else told him?
That one chick was talking about she don't believe. One chick said F. One chick. I'm not even gonna repeat what she said because I don't want to get struck down. But one chick's talked about effing the father and stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, why do y'all? Who put this evil inside of y'all?
Satan. I could tell you, the devil did. Idolaters, worshipers of idols. You know what I'm saying? That's self-explanatory. I'm even taking a step further.
That's the bow. That's the bow shit. We did that. We touched on it. I'll get deep into it.
That was touched on. Y'all know what time it is with that. And all liars. We don't have to. We don't have to go into that, do we?
Crab leg central. Y'all know they love them crab legs, boy.
Red Lobster.
I sent it to you in your Facebook, Mr. Goodbread. That video was It was something else. That chick was having a mental breakdown, talking about how she's a sorcerer and how she she casts spells on people. And I'm like, bro, go take your damn medication.
See, that's why they should not be having raw, unprotected sex. Cause microchimerism is real, and they got so many different DNA mixtures and attitudes and in their brain stored in their brain that they haywired. 1 week they Robert, the next week they Kevin, the next week they don't know who the fuck they is at all times.
Right.
Yeah, okay, where you was at?
I'm done with Revelation. We done. That's all I wanted to touch on.
You already know. All right, so now we done. We done here. We done with the biblical. We can get into the entertainment. You know, we can get into entertainment for the night. So for those of my good guys, because I know I got a lot of folks that watch me. Just they like y'all love me. Y'all just like me. So y'all don't really know the names that I be saying and stuff. So let me bring y'all up to date on the characters in today's story. All right. Let me bring y'all up to date for those of y'all that might not know who Megan Thee Stallion is. You know what I mean? Because she is a nobody. Honestly, truthfully, no cap. Let me bring y'all in on who she is, who her mother is, who made it, who you know. I always got to teach you who taught these people how to be a dummy and a liar and a fool. I always got to teach you. So you know what I mean. You know I'm gonna dig in and I'm gonna bring y'all the quality content. You know what I mean? Fair use and allegedly.
Fair use.
The entertainment business has been a total meritocracy right from the get-go. I believe some of these rappers are actually the relatives of said employees, producers, publicists, masons, DJs, ex-rappers, etc. Let's take Megan Thee Stallion, for example. Megan's mother Holly Thomas was also allegedly a rapper connected to DJ Screw, releasing music from 2001 to 2007. As a side note, I will admit that her alleged mother looks like a man. Sometimes I wonder if it's a play on words with her rap name being Holly Wood being associated with men and erections. Also, a stallion refers to a male horse. I'm not suggesting Megan Thee Stallion is a man. I'm saying there could be something involving transgenders in Megan's future script. For now, keep an eye out for Megan Thee Stallion's brother. I mean mother.
Nigga got jokes, bro.
What you guys think about that, guys? Chat. Let me know what y'all think about that. That's my research. That's what I found.
Listen, man. That's why I asked. So is that a man for real? Is that a girl for real? Cause
listen, yo, I dug far and far beyond to find out who is this woman. I mean, who is this girl? I mean,
who is that? Just say who is that?
Right. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I don't know.
What is that?
FBI, open up!
Please.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on here. But we're going to play that again. You know what I mean? Just in case you missed it.
Shit.
The entertainment business has been a total meritocracy right from the get-go. I believe some of these rappers are actually the relatives of said employees, producers, publicists, masons, DJs, ex-rappers, etc. Let's take Megan Thee Stallion, for example. Megan's mother Holly Thomas was also allegedly a rapper connected to DJ Screw, releasing music from 2001 to 2007. As a side note, I will admit that her alleged mother looks like a man.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder if it's a play on words with her rap name being Holly Wood being associated with men and erections. Also, a stallion refers to a male horse. I'm not suggesting Megan Thee Stallion is a man. I'm saying there could be something involving transgenders in Megan's future script. For now, keep an eye out for Megan Thee Stallion's brother. I mean mother.
Nigga said he made it as a side note, but that was the whole video. That was
You
funny.
know what I mean? I don't know. I
Sheesh.
don't know.
See, and it just speaks to like where the daddies at. You feel me? That a father you can trace bloodline through fathers. Mothers, it gets confusing tracing these bloodlines.
Yeah.
Where the daddies
Yo,
at, man?
TL, we live right now, TL. I can't drop the link just yet, bro. I'm gonna drop the link at the end. You know what I mean? That's crazy though. But we got motherfucking Megan Thee Stallion out here looking crazy for the trans gentlemen's unit, allegedly. You know what I mean? But any event, let's keep it moving, man. For those of y'all that didn't know who she was, that's who she was. That's the research I found. You know what I mean? That's the research I found. You know what I mean? And that's who she is. So let's get on into this story.
Let's do it.
Shit.
Singer Megan Thee Stallion was all business as she arrived to testify in an LA courtroom today.
How you feeling today, Megan?
27-year-old Grammy Award winner looked polished in a bright purple pantsuit.
You look great.
Megan is a key witness for the prosecution in the trial of a rapper named Tory Lanez, who's charged with shooting her twice in the foot 2 years ago. It happened after Megan and her friends left a pool party at Kylie Jenner's house. Megan spoke with CBS Morning's Gayle King about what happened next.
So I get out the car and it's like everything happens so fast. And all I hear is this man screaming, he said, "Dance."
Lies.
He started shooting and I'm just like, oh my God.
Were you afraid for your life?
Stop
I was
lying.
really scared because I had never been shot at before.
Prosecutors claim text messages Lanez sent
Lies.
to Megan are evidence he's guilty.
Who in the right mind would look at her and believe her?
No, I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. I was just too drunk. Should have never happened, and I can't change what I did. George McDeasian is Lane's lawyer.
What do you make of all of this attention given Megan Thee Stallion's testimony today?
That's fine. We'll do our job and show the credibility of Megan today.
Is it your position that somebody else shot her?
Yes.
Megan was in tears when she took the stand. She said Lanez told her he was on probation and said, "Don't say anything, and I'll give you $1 million." Outside the courthouse, fans rallied to show their support, holding up a "We Stand with Megan" banner. What is
Female simps.
You see what I mean? They always gonna stand with their little celebrity because it's who they like. It's their feelings. It's who they like. It ain't about who right or wrong. It's who they like, who they feel. Listen to it.
A reason for being here to support Megan.
I believe Black women when they say that harm has happened to them.
Oh my God.
And I think it is important for
Here
us
we
to
go.
stand behind them.
Just believe all women, right?
And the thing is, LeBall one, she's the type. Megan wouldn't hang out with her. Megan Thee Stallion don't hang out with the common black female. She only hangs out with strippers and shit like that. She don't hang out with regular black people. She's where it's lit.
But you know, she part of the industry, and they know all black people is fools. They think all black people is fools. So you know what I mean? It's crazy, yo. Okay, you heard it though. You heard it. You heard it. I play that back. I play that part back. Why are you standing out here? Because I believe black women. Everybody is trained to believe this black woman, yo.
Show their support, holding up a "We Stand with Megan" banner.
What is your reason for being here to support Megan?
I believe Black women when they say that harm has happened to them. And I think it is important for us to stand behind them.
Wow.
There's absolutely no rationale. There's no rationale. No deductive reasoning. No type of common sense. Just the first thing comes to mind, just spews it out. Those are the worst type of people, in my opinion.
Yo,
I mean, she was honest. Like she did what she did right there. Like she only was out there because a black woman said she got harmed, and she believes everybody should just stand.
Hey, okay, I'm gonna take. Can I tell you something crazy? Imagine if that was her brother, Meg Thee Stallion, was accusing of shooting her and it wasn't true. Imagine the same female and Meg Thee Stallion was accusing her brother or her father of doing some shit like that.
She
And
would
that's the
be next to the
problem.
lawyers.
That's the problem. Black women, they didn't learn that part of teamwork. They didn't learn no part of teamwork. Because if they learned any part of teamwork, then they'd have learned that part right there. You know what I mean? It don't never happen. Black women don't know how to work as a team until it's hit their front door. When it hit their front door and it actually affects them, that's when they have some type of, oh, that's wrong. But as long as it don't affect them directly, they have no indirect skills or preparation or teamwork. That it takes knowing how to be a teammate, you know what I mean? Embracing yourself. But they don't know that. They don't know that. They don't learn that. I mean, they all they know is about being selfish and being about them, bro.
Ball
And that's the
hogs.
sad part. Right. This is what make fake the new real. Because now you're gonna believe somebody that's a whole lie. You know what I mean? They that shit crazy. And that's a fact. And salute to my guy, Real Eyes, yo. Salute and welcome to class, my guy. Word.
What'd he say though? Hold on, put that up. I like what he just said. Let me read that
fact.
out real quick.
Gotcha.
Realize, shout out to you. He says they using black woman trauma to turn against black men, but let's not turn it into black woman versus black men though. And sarcastically, he's saying that because a lot of black women would sit there and say black woman versus black men. Why y'all keep complaining about us? But believe all black women. That's a direct opposition to black men.
It's basically propaganda. So that's why, realize I'm with you on that. But the thing is, we're not the ones doing it. They are, and they're insinuating that it's black men versus black women. We're not insinuating that at all. We're just reacting to what they're saying. Now, don't get me wrong. There's always a way to look at things from a logical standpoint, but sometimes you gotta meet things where they're at.
Yeah.
And that's a fact. It's sad and pitiful though, because our black sisters don't see how much we love them by just mentioning it and going so hard the way we go. That shows that we love the shit out of them. You know what I mean? And they'll stand there and let massa crucify us, whip us, and chain us just because we're applying pressure on them to change and fix it so that we can link up and become a team. You see, they don't look at it like that. And then you'll get a little ruthless, evil ass white person, Karen, who want to continue to see our sisters look stupid. So the Karen will fuck around and try to ask your ass delete you, and our sister sit right there and watch Karen delete you. You know what I mean? And all you doing is providing them with a motherfucking outlet. But that's our sisters for you. They've been sold us out, bro. You see the title, yo. Why black men cannot trust black women, bro. Now, if you and my other brothers, if you want to take a chance on them, I'm not stopping you. I'm not a hater. If you want to get ate, go ahead. Let her bite you. Now, I mean, let's get back into it, y'all. We ain't done. Look at this. I ain't even say the B word yet. I ain't gonna start. I ain't even.
Who is that? Wig wearing diva,
Wolverine
Wolverine Clouds.
She looked mad, child. And the thing is, she claimed she went to college. She went to TSU.
Yeah, because she had to claim that because that's what they pumping with the sisters, the most enrolled sisters right now. You know what I mean? They gotta, so they mascot gotta show them like, look, I went to school, because you gotta go to school, girl, and still be a stripper. Like, way too many of our sisters got a diploma and a fans only. Like, why did you go to why?
It basically proves education means nothing. And I'm in college now. You know what I'm saying? It basically devalues education because she's showing that if this idiot can get an education, what the hell does it mean?
Got him! Got him!
Affirmative action.
So, since y'all hoes so worried about it, yes, this Tory shot me. You shot me. And you got your publicists and your people going to these blogs lying and shit.
Stop lying.
Stop lying.
It's day one of the Tory Lanez trial for the shooting of Megan Thee Stallion. Law and Crime senior reporter Megan Cuniff, who was in the courtroom, recaps the top moments. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. All right, let's head over to Los Angeles for a recap of day one of the Megan Thee Stallion shooting trial. I'm talking about rapper Tory Lanez, who's accused of firing 5 rounds at the musician after she allegedly insulted him. Prosecutors say this resulted in bullet fragments being lodged in her feet. This alleged altercation happened back on July 12th, 2020, after a pool party at the Hollywood Hills home of Kylie Jenner. Lanez is charged with assault with a semi-automatic firearm, personal use of a firearm, and intentional discharge of a firearm. But actually, last week, prosecutors added an additional third charge of negligent discharge of a firearm. It's essentially an alternative to the assault charge. And I should mention that Mr. Lanez faces a maximum of nearly 23 years in prison if convicted. So, let's go over the key moments from day one. And joining me is someone who is in that courtroom, Law and Crime senior reporter on the West Coast. I should call her Megan the reporter, Megan Cuniff. Good to see you, Megan. Thanks for coming on Sidebar.
Thanks for having me. Good to see you.
Wow.
Hey.
First, let's just talk real quick about what the scene was like before we even talk about some of the key moments, because I heard it was a packed courtroom. There are a lot of people who are interested in this case. What's the scene like there?
Definitely. It was a very packed courtroom. There was a regular group of courthouse reporters there, but then there really is a large contingency of music journalists and hip-hop enthusiasts and people who write for hip-hop websites and have really been tracking this case forever. And I thought it was remarkable because, I mean, it's a great trial. It was really interesting. I went in there being a little unfamiliar with all the details of the case, but I was really interested to hear it all and see the attorneys. But I really got the impression that everyone around me was just hanging on everyone's word in this trial. I mean, it's everything that's said and everything that's presented in the trial is so important to the people who have been tracking this forever. And it really kind of reiterated just how sacred our judicial system is and the jury trial system, how important it is for people in disputes to have a courtroom like this to kind of settle things.
Yeah, absolutely, especially since we're not entirely sure what happened. You mentioned words. So one of the key moments from day one is the prosecution's opening statement. What were the first 2 words that the prosecutor used to explain what happened that day?
Dance, bitch. The prosecutor looked right at the jury and he said, dance, bitch. He said those were the words that the defendant said as he fired 5 rounds from a semi-automatic handgun at the victim.
I do want to get into a little bit of the prosecution, what they said they were going to present, right? There's Tory's recorded phone call from jail. There are these text messages. What did the prosecution lay out? Did they say, this is why Tory is guilty of what he did, allegedly?
Yeah, the prosecutor had a PowerPoint during his opening that really walked through the jurors through some key evidence. They had body camera footage of the police pulling the car over at gunpoint, and then they had the phone call that Tory made to Kelsey Harris from jail where he's apologizing. He doesn't actually say what he's apologizing for, but he repeatedly says that he was just so drunk and that this never would have happened if he hadn't been so drunk. And then they also have text messages that he sent Megan hours later after he got out of jail saying, you know, Meg, I'm sorry. But again, he doesn't actually say what he's sorry for in there. So Tory's lawyer was able to say that he wasn't apologizing for the shooting. He was apologizing for causing the situation that led to the shooting, which is some kind of love triangle jealousy thing between the 2 women, Tory's lawyer says.
Yeah, I want to get into that in a second for the defense. Just focusing on the prosecution for a second. We did hear some other witnesses. We heard some first witnesses and the 911 phone calls from after the gunshots were fired. What was the impact of that in the courtroom? Because I think that's probably the most the first presentation.
Yeah, the first witness really set the scene for them. He wasn't the most, compelling, commanding witness in the courtroom, but he had the facts of just responding to the shooting scene that night. And he went around and looked at the scene and took pictures of evidence. And he found 4 spent shell casings. He found a gold chain and a pendant that looked detached from each other. And he also found an acrylic nail, a loose acrylic nail. So there were photos of all those shown to the jury and then actually entered as evidence. So that kind of set the stage for here's the scene of the shooting, and then they move into the traffic stop, and then they talk to the detective about the jail phone call that Tory made. So they really were able to get a lot of the basic evidence in to kind of set up the stage for what happened.
How graphic were those 911 phone calls?
The 911 calls weren't very graphic. The neighbors sound concerned, but they're reporting gunshots, and they just say that they heard gunfire. And one woman one call kind of had the courtroom laughing because she really didn't want to give her name, and she was just kind of funny in how she said, she definitely knows what gunshots sound like, but she doesn't want the police coming to her home and that kind of thing. But it really just established that this was a loud thing that happened, and somebody even said, it sounds like a woman is being hurt and there's some kind of domestic violence thing. So it was good for prosecutors to get it out there what happened.
Moving on to the defense, they presented an opening statement. What's their main argument? Why are they saying that this is not a case of the simple chef the prosecution's making it, that there's more to the story? What was their main argument?
So Tory's lawyers' first words.
Mr. Goodbread, pause it, please.
This is about jealousy.
Got you.
He said it's really going to come down to.
This lady's a lawyer, correct? This lady's a law professional. Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, she's somehow, some way in that courtroom.
So you mean to tell me she's likely a rather, I would assume, intelligent individual, and yet she's not contemplating the fact that maybe, if multiple fingerprints were obviously found on the firearm, you don't think she took into account that maybe there could be at least a slight fact that it wasn't him? That the only fact that the only possible route she took was that it was domestic violence? Like, am I the only one who knows that that's kind of
common sense?
This whole thing is odd.
Now, it's odd that she's trying to. You heard her though. You've seen the narrative that she wants to create. Like, a woman was hurt. That's
right.
All they want to hear. That's all they care about. Is a woman say they hurt, and then it's hurt. Woman is hurt. You know what I mean? So that's the narrative I see. She's reporting on. But she about to give us the defense, what the defense is standing on. And we got the lawyer. We got the lawyer blowing this case wide open. I mean, we gonna drop names. We gonna find out everybody she slept with during her dating or messing with Tory Lanez. We gonna find out today. So y'all stick around. Y'all hit that like button. But we gonna name drop like a motherfucker today. Oh yeah, I told y'all we ain't have no education today. We into the NIGGA zone. It's all ish. All night. So it's the juice, guys. How y'all say the tea? It's the tea. She slept with a lot of them. Let's go. Let's keep it going.
What led up to them getting into the Escalade, and then why did Megan want to flee the vehicle? And he said that he has a key witness who's a neighbor who was in that area and heard all the noise and came out on his balcony. And he said that he's going to testify to seeing Kelsey, somebody who was in the position in the car where Kelsey would have been, actually exit the vehicle and go up to the front passenger seat where Megan would have been and start fighting. He saw a fight between two women, which is supporting Tory's argument that he wasn't the shooter. It was actually Kelsey who shot Megan.
See, that's what's so.
Bingo.
What happened?
Now we starting to get somewhere now. So now y'all see, it's 3 people involved in this shit. You know what I mean? And we know Kyrie is not fitting to lie for the sisterhood now. So now we got 2 sisters and this other girl, Kelsey, she already pleaded the 5th.
That's a whole story on its own.
I mean, BT, you the expert in that area. What does that mean if she pleaded the 5th and they ain't friends no more? Her and Megan ain't friends no more.
That means
she basically just admitted. No, it basically means that the only possible thing that happened is not only did she shoot the bitch, that not only did Megan lie the whole time, not only did she shoot the bitch, basically what she's saying is, I'm not going to go to jail as long as I admit that she's been lying the whole time.
And it look
And
like this beef is two bitches, and they gonna paint the man out to be the villain when the beef really and the aggressive is two aggressive victims, two chicks.
not to mention,
Basically, feminism didn't work this time.
she pleaded the fifth because Megan already accused Tory of it, so she might be able to get up out of that.
Nasty work, yo. Nasty work. But you heard him. No liar will go unpunished. So, you know what I mean? We read y'all the scripture, man. We don't make the shit up, bro. You know what I mean? And what's in the dark come to light all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So interesting. It's a lot of this is going to revolve around the testimony of Megan Thee Stallion, who is going to take a stand. And correct me if I'm wrong, but during day one, the prosecutor acknowledged that Tory and Megan, they had been intimate before, they had sex. When, if I recall correctly, and I think the defense brought this up, Megan had told CBS's Gayle King that they never had sex. So if that's a case where she wasn't telling the truth about that, and we know her credibility is going to come into question, because isn't it also true that she wasn't entirely forthcoming about how she got the injuries to her foot? She first said it was glass, then acknowledged that it was gunshots. Did you get the sense from day one that Megan's credibility is going to be a big issue for the prosecution?
Absolutely. And Tory's lawyer has been really upfront that he's going to be questioning Megan about her inconsistent statements and really trying to drive home that she's changed her story on this a lot. But I think that there's going to be a fine line between how aggressive he can be and whether he kind of skirts into an area of an older man pressing a 27-year-old woman about her sex life on the witness stand. I mean, I think there's a chance that it's not going to come across very well for jurors, that it seems like the kind of defense that looks really good in the tabloids and it's kind of driven for the headlines and the media experience, but when it actually plays out in front of 12 people who aren't invested in the case, I think it's going to be very difficult for him to cross-examine Megan like that. But he's obviously prepared. I mean, and I think if anyone understands the difficult line he's got to walk, it's Tory's lawyer when he does the cross. So it'll be interesting to watch.
Yeah, I think this is a fascinating case. I'm really curious to see where it goes. It doesn't seem so simple. Doesn't seem so open and shut. I think the defense has some good arguments. I think the prosecution has some strong arguments. So Megan, the reporter, Megan Cuniff, I can't wait for you to continue reporting on this. And thanks for taking the time to come on Sidebar.
Thanks so much for having me.
And that's all we have for you here on Sidebar, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us here. Please subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts.
You can tell Law and Order Network leans heavily left.
Yo, and DeBell just brought up a good ass point, yo. Why is this dude even? I'm not even smashing you during. This what I mean, guys. Like, again, if y'all not seeing the pattern on our reporting, Joe, it's toxic relationships. This is relationship caps, guys. This is yet again another relationship, another fake ass relationship, guys. And it's put together by the mainstream media. You know what I mean? This is what they want everybody to operate and vibrate on. You know what I mean? But it's sad. It's sad shit, yo. But word, yo. And then, like I said, guys, it was even guys that was believing her. Like, oh, punking Tory and making funny shit, making memes about Tory and like simp enforcers at an all-time
High school
high.
shit.
Right. At an all-time high. Not even knowing the story. Shit is crazy, yo. Let's keep it moving.
Like OK said, they want to have sex with this woman.
That's what it is. This woman remind them of their hell of a mother. Ratchet, barnet, modern. Oh, you old-fashioned. This new. This new school. This the new.
Breaking the Tory Lanez trial, we had opening statements. Opening statements are still actually going. We had to pause midway through for lunch. better than TV. If you watch the prosecution's opening statement, you would say guilty. If you then watch the defense's opening statement,
Brother said it's better than TV. He said this the lawyer, right? It's the inside information guy right here, yo. He know what's going on. And it's funny to me how these guys are just freely on camera with this case. Like, it's an ongoing case, and nobody has a gag order set in process. Okay.
opening statements are still actually going. We have to pause midway through for lunch. Better than TV. If you watch the prosecution's opening statement, you would say guilty. If you then watch the defense's opening statement, you would say, what the hell is the prosecution thinking, charging him? Basically, the prosecution started with this story. They said that, hey, they're all at the party, and Tory is leading the party with Meg. They're in the car. An argument breaks out, during which Meg says and insults his skills as a rap artist. This leads to a situation where she gets out of the car and
crab
her
leg
feet and yells, "Dance, bitch!" And then she ends up at a hospital, and a doctor takes out 3 fragments of bullet wounds from her foot. Now, if you just hear, and the prosecution says that Kelsey, the other woman in the car, is going to testify that Tory shot Meg. And Kelsey has a text message where she texts somebody that, hey, Tory shot Meg. And then the rest of the prosecution's case is based on all these calls and texts where Tory's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so drunk. He never says that I shot him. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so drunk. So question what he's apologizing for. So that's the prosecution's case. Seems pretty easy. Then the defense comes up, and man, it gets spicy. First, the defense goes, they're not telling you about half of what's going on. The most important thing they're not telling you about an eyewitness who saw 2 women fighting, Kelsey and Meg.
All right, now brace yourself and hit that like button, guys. We trying to get 50 likes tonight. We need 50 likes tonight, guys, before we close the show, because this is about to get juicy. Defense about to take the stand, guys.
That's crazy. They said, so why they never mentioned 2 females were fighting? Meg ain't never said she was fighting.
The same, because it wasn't
bingo.
It wasn't on camera. It wasn't like how we had the Shaquilla incident on camera. See, they was trying to paint the man out to be the bad guy in that situation also. You know what I mean? This is why the title is the title. This is why foot on neck. And can't nobody save them. I don't care. You can just be a simp enforcer all you want, but you can't stop me from correcting my females. I am doing real God work. I am doing the God work. See, us in the Black community, we need leaders. We need real leadership. We need a leader that ain't gonna play this black versus white, ain't gonna play this man versus woman. We need a leader that's gonna attack evil. We need a leader that's gonna remove the gray area. And we need a leader that is mentally strong enough not to let nobody knock him off his task with the little petty sheep herd mindset behavior and the rhetoric, the hell of a mama rhetoric. It don't work for me, yo. Try again, guys. Subscribe, yo. I am the truth with proof, the real in real life. Love y'all.
Now, if you just hear, and the prosecution says that Kelsey, the other woman in the car, is going to testify that Tory shot Meg. And Kelsey has a text message where she texts somebody that, hey, Tory shot Meg. And then the rest of the prosecution's case is based on all these calls and texts where Tory's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so drunk. He never says that I shot him. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so drunk. So question what he's apologizing for. So that's the prosecution's case. Seems pretty easy. Then the defense comes up, and man, it gets spicy. First, the defense goes, they're not telling you about half of what's going on. The most important thing they're not telling you about an eyewitness who saw 2 women fighting, Kelsey and Meg. And so let's talk about why them 2 are fighting. Let's talk about how she was in the front seat. The gun was caught in the front seat. Let's talk about how she might have gunpowder. She does have gunpowder. Let's talk about how this has nothing to do with the fight between Tory and Meg and everything to do with the fight between Meg and Kelsey. And then the defense starts dropping the bombs. He basically says this, that they're in the car. Yeah, they left. But do you know why they left? They left because Kylie and Tory were in the pool together. And Kelsey and Meg both felt some type of way about that, to the point that Meg felt really some type of way about that. And she was really trying to go, to the point that eventually, because of how Meg is acting, this is according to the defense, Kylie Jenner goes to Meg Thee Stallion and says, it's time for you to leave. They all leave. The defense's point is what happens in the car is this. Tory questions Kelsey, hey, Kelsey, why are you backing up Meg for me trying to, get it on with Kylie Jenner. Meg has been snaking men from you your whole life. I hooked up with you, Kelsey, and then Meg went behind your back and hooked up with me. And Kelsey, this is not the first time. You had been hooking up with Ben Simmons. Meg went behind your back and hooked up with Ben Simmons. You have been hooking up with the baby. Meg went behind your back and hooked up with the baby. And so the defense starts dropping all these grenades. The crowd is captivated. The jury's like, oh, what's going on? And there's every reason to believe that there could have been a fight.
Can you please stop balling up and folding up as though we can't even figure out what it is? It's going to be $1 just laid out in there. It's all right. It won't hurt our feelings. We had to go to Family Dollar and buy an iron. To iron out all the dollars because we can't even tell what they are. I work in the trustee ministry and we're trying to go to Golden Corral too. By the time we iron out all the dollars, everything is closed. And we don't even cook on Sunday no more. So just lay it in the plate. It's still going to be $1. Amen. Come on, y'all. Let's just get along. Come on. Help us out. Because we ushers. We ushers. Amen. We're here to serve you. And
Yo, these bitches is hoes, bro. These women is hoes, bro. This is some hoe shit.
This sounds like some college shit.
I told y'all it was gonna be nigga. It was no education on this one. It's nigga shit. This is nigga shit.
Goes on in the hood every day. Goes on in every hood school across America. The nigga who popping got all the bitches. Got all the thought bitches.
Yeah, shit crazy, yo. Irrelevant as Tory Lanez.
Hell of a Tory.
Hell of a Tory, yo. Hell of a Tory. Celebratory, hell of a Tory. That nigga is crazy. Wow, see, they love Pookie. They all love Pookie.
And this pretty much destroys the argument. I'm sorry, Mr. Goodbread. You were saying kind of a lag on my end. What were you about to say?
No, that's it. I finished. Kylie was going to get some of Pookie, too.
I mean, it proves.
Got ratchet. Until they got a ratchet.
Height don't matter. Height don't matter at all. He's 5'3", and he's smashing the females and all the niggas who play ball. All the niggas who you got niggas who they'll drive themselves insane just because they're trying to get money and stuff like that.
Great point. Great point.
Type of way about that. And she was really trying to go to the point that eventually, because of how Meg is acting, this is according to the defense, Kylie Jenner goes to Meg Thee Stallion and says, it's time for you to leave. They all leave. The defense's point is what happens in the car is this. Tory questions Kelsey. Hey, Kelsey, why are you backing up Meg for me trying to, get it on with Kylie Jenner? Meg has been snaking men from you your whole life. I hooked up with you, Kelsey. And then Meg went behind your back and hooked up with me. And Kelsey, this is not the first time. You had been hooking up with Ben Simmons. Meg went behind your back and hooked up with Ben Simmons. You had been hooking up with the baby. Meg went behind your back and hooked up with the baby. And so the defense starts dropping all these grenades. The crowd is captivated. The jury's like, oh, what's going on? And there's every reason to believe that there could have been a fight here, not between Tory and Meg, but between Meg and Kelsey. And the shooting could have not been Tory. It could have been done by any one of the other people in that car. What does all of this mean? Well, I'll tell you a couple things. First, Corey Gamble, Kris Jenner's husband, is going to testify, so this will continue to be must-see TV. Two, the judge is terrific. I expect a very fair trial. The lawyers on the defense side are terrific. I don't know what the government lawyer was doing, giving an opening presentation that made it seem like the most open and shut case ever, when in fact there are huge questions, including an eyewitness who saw two women fighting, suggesting that you have to explain that theory to the jury, and you didn't. So I don't love the prosecution's opening in that regard. Stay tuned. We'll have the full coverage here. It's up and it's stuck in the Tory Lanez trial.
It's up and it's stuck. You heard him?
No, Cardi.
That's crazy.
It's up and it's stuck. She is gone. Done.
Can I say something real fast?
That's crazy.
Definitely.
Why is it that other races of people can see that women are dysfunctional and are just as prone to violence as men are, but in the black community, it's so hard to believe, even though we see evidence of it every single day? Why is it so hard to believe in our community that women aren't as capable as violence that of men are?
Because the paintbrush, they painted. Remember, they're telling us how we're living. They tell us, the Jews tell us how we supposed to live. They painted the paintbrush. They painted our life. remember, guys, and we're going to touch on this even more in depth.
Right.
Through the sitcoms is how they ruined us. We went from George and Wheezy, the Jeffersons, right? Then we went to the Cosbys. Then we went to Different World. Then we went to
My
Martin.
favorite show.
And we went to reality TV. And the family breaks down, the black family breaks down in all of those segments, guys. Different World being the most threatening because that was the one where they pushed women going to school being more liberal.
HBCUs.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And they also had the alpha, the beta, with a thirsty ass beta male, Dwayne Wade, and then they had the alpha dude. You know what I mean? What was his name? BT. You had Dwayne Wayne, and then you had the other nigga. What was the nigga name? Oh,
Forget
man.
that bitch name. He came to my campus one time. Forget that bitch name.
Yeah, and in the event,
He'll come
his
back to
role
me.
was the alpha. His role was the alpha in that
Yeah,
one.
the
But
cool
you
dude.
see it. And then it went to Gina and Martin, you know what I mean? Where Gina and Martin, they was bachelors and she had her crib and knowing damn well in real life, if a woman really love a man, she's going to be in his crib. She's folding on her crib but they just wanted to show that and drive that home, that woman, you know what I mean? So they tell us how to live, bro. And the women, they consume the most of this bullshit that we see on TV, radio, and all that entertainment shit.
Daryl M. Bell.
Yeah. They consume the most of it. So this is why they're high off life. They're high off the American dream. They live in themes. You know what I mean? Guys is on that too, because guys chase coochie. Women chase the movies and the dream and the fairy tale, and guys chase the tale. You know what I mean? So women chase the fairy and guys chase the tale. And there you go, your toxic relationship.
Fairy tale.
Fairy tale.
Like, I'm not defending myself against anything. Like, something happened to me.
Is evidence suggesting that Tory Lanez is actually innocent in the altercation between him and Megan Thee Stallion? Why are fans saying that Meg may have damaged her career? And who are other famous celebrities in the industry really siding with? Stay tuned, because we've got all the intel on the situation that changed Megan and Lane's lives for good. Two sides. So many Stallion fans know the drama that happened between Megan and Tory Lanez. By drama, we mean the that took place in the Hollywood Hills on the 12th of July, 2020, where Tory Lanez allegedly kicked Megan in the foot during an argument after leaving Kylie Jenner's party. Shocking footage literally shows Megan limping beside the car, which quickly led to Lanez being charged for the incident. But what did Megan have to say about the whole thing? The rapper did everything in her power to let Tory Lanez know who he was really messing with by coming out with a diss track titled Shots Fired, in which she referred to Lanez as someone who's not popping and is only on the remix of songs. Ouch. She even went as far as slandering him for his height. Though some fans were totally here for it, others were telling Megan that she's killing her own career by centering it around Tory Lanez.
And this what killed me about modern women, right? They're busted open for you. They'll suck your whole butthole and all that. And then when y'all break up, they be quick to talk about you. Like, man.
Sign language, quickly.
Man, I don't understand. Make it make sense to me, though. I'm dusty, but you was just all up on this dusty joint, though. You know what I mean?
What did that word even come? What is that? Why do people call people names, but they date the same people they claim are quote unquote dusty?
Because they're retarded, because their mother taught them how to be stupid. Their mother taught them that.
Superiority complex.
Their mother taught them that.
And that she should be moving on to bigger and better things rather than giving Tory the clout and time of day that he wanted. Other fans even chimed in to say that Lanez is actually innocent, adding that Megan ruined his career by accusing him falsely. This situation escalated so much that some celebrities began getting involved in slandering Megan. Whack 100, the music manager, had his own beliefs when it came to what happened between Megan and Tory Lanez. He took to Clubhouse conversation, claiming Megan's injuries weren't the result of a gunshot wound. And here's what he had to say. Let's really do the maths. Some of the smallest bones in our body are in our feet. If you take a bullet to that foot and it breaks the bones, you are not walking backward with your hands in the air. It is not happening. It's not going to happen. Here's what Whack meant. Let's take a look at the video.
Shot Megan's feet during an argument in the Hollywood Hills, July 12th.
Yeah, that does look a little weird, but then again, when the adrenaline kicks in, the human body is capable of doing lots of things. But
That's
still,
true,
he
brother.
wasn't
Come on,
convinced. He then continued to say that
They
Megan
love
actually
moving the
had her foot on the
goalposts.
glass window of Lanez' car, adding, "I will speak from what I know." Back and forth conversation. Meg in the back seat with her homegirl, who's no longer the homegirl. "Pull this car over." "F it, I ain't pulling nothing over." Lean back, kick in the window. Now we got the glass cutting up the foot. This suggests that many celebrities in the industry are torn between what happened and have actually been given two totally different versions of the same story. But what did Tory Lanez have to say about the whole thing? After the incident, he took to Twitter to confess that he apologized to Meg for allegedly sleeping with two of her best friends behind her back, which explains why she fell out with one of them in the car. But Lanez never once confessed to hurting Meg and denies it until this day. Here's what he said. "Good D had me f*** two best friends, and I got caught. That's what I apologized for. It's sick how you..."
And that's a fact. That man repented. He repented right
He
there.
repented. He knew what he did was wrong. It ain't nothing to do with him shooting nobody. He admitted he was dirty macking, and that's all. And then she spun it around because she's no good.
Right. No, not because she's no good. Because she was taught to be a dummy.
You're
Because
right.
modern women and black women, it's taught that. They're taught how to drag a situation because of how you said pride. Their pride will have them drag a whole fucking lie, bro. A whole crab leg. They will drag a whole crab leg out the fucking sea, yo. Thousands of foots of water, they will drag a whole crab leg, bro. And rather than to just own up to the shit and be done with it, they will drag. Their mother taught them that. Their mother can't not be wrong. Their mother taught them that. They taught them how to lie, taught them how to steal, taught them how to cheat. That's what they teach them. They can't teach them how to protect themselves during sex. They can't teach them how to invest money and be financially literate. They can't teach them none of that. They celebrate on Mother's Day because they are the best teachers of thievery, teachers of crab legs, and complete fuckery and hiding in the cat litter. Hiding the cat litter, hiding the shit in the cat litter. That's what they teach these kids, bro.
Precisely.
Fun it though. So who's telling the truth? The interview that changed it all. So 2 years after the whole incident went down, Megan did something shocking and unexpected. The rapper sat with Gayle King, and she was described as being candid, vulnerable.
Not one tear.
Some fans were in total support of Meg's decision to do this interview, whereas others want Meg to be done with the whole Tory Lanez situation and to just focus on her career rather than adding more fuel to the fire. Here's what she had to say in the interview. Megan confessed that after the shooting stopped, Lanez immediately began apologizing, begging Megan and her friends not to tell anyone in exchange for $1 million. Megan responded by saying,
and if you're sorry, just help me. I was like, oh my God, we all about to die.
She pointed out that the George Floyd incident had just happened. The police operated with the mentality.
There we go. Black Lives Matter.
That was like, shoot first, ask questions after. So in an attempt to protect Lanez, Meg said nothing at first, telling the authorities that she had just stepped on glass.
For some reason, I was just trying to protect all of us,
she explained. To which Gayle responded,
"There are still many people as we sit here today, Megan, that don't even believe you were."
Megan's response was,
"There's a hot gun in the car. What else? What happened?"
CBS even obtained medical reports from that night, which proved that Megan had bullets and fragments in her feet. And they also obtained text messages from Megan's friend to her security guard that said, "Help," and "Tory Meg." Jonathan Wright, Megan's longtime friend and hairstylist, even confirmed that Tory Lanez did offer her hush money while claiming he got in touch with him as well. Here's what he said. "That DM'd me. I'm like, yo, you went the wrong way." Wright also recalled his initial reaction to the news while threatening to beat Tory Lanez up if he runs into him. "I wanted to go beat Tory up, and still, if he run up, it's done." But despite all of this evidence, many celebrities in the industry, along with some fans, still don't believe Megan's story, despite the interview with Gayle King. Others even felt that Megan going public to speak about such an event in an interview was unwise and biased. Joe Budden even stated that Meg going to Gayle King was disgusting and sways public opinion. As someone who has gone through the legal system, Budden added that it's triggering to him when people play public jury games, while adding that the story is rigged against Tory as he cannot speak again. So you're going to sit down with Gayle King while he can't speak. I don't necessarily love it. Budden then claimed that there are many different media outlets to choose from and questioned Meg's choice to speak with Gayle King in the first place. Here's what some fans also had to say about the whole thing. I was literally watching people discussing this interview. This Gayle King interview was indeed a mistake. It was a mistake for R. Kelly, too. Anything from this interview can now be used against her during the trial. Every word, gesture, and inflection will be analyzed.
But she wouldn't have known that because she's not,
Big dummy. Big dummy.
Because she's an attention seeker, and
Idiot.
people like her think shit's a game. And the thing is, I mean, she don't have any lawyer friends, but chances are she probably bullied her. She probably bullied her PR team into letting her go, because she comes off as the type of person where you can't tell her no. She's the kind of person where
courtroom.
you tell her no, and she gonna really fight your ass.
Right. And you know, she got Jay. She had Jay in the
Should have waited for the trial to end before doing any sit-down interviews. Another fan pointed out that Megan wasn't telling the truth about a lot of things. Here's what they had to say. Here's some interesting points from the Mail and Gayle interview. The alleged text message from Kelsey to Meg's security guard, who was not there at the time, was sent at 7:27 a.m. according to the video, but the incident occurred at 4:30 a.m. Meg says in this interview that the argument was with the two people in the back seat, Kelsey and Tory, yet she said in August 2020 that everyone in the car was arguing. Meg says in this interview that Tory said, "Dance, bitch," yet according to official court transcripts, no one else heard this bar Meg. This includes other ear witnesses in security and doorbell cameras that picked up the incident. Meg said she was not in a sexual relationship with Tory in this interview. Doesn't seem to say it so convincingly either, seeing her laughter and the but she herself told detectives that she and Kelsey were arguing over how Meg backdoored Kelsey.
Now, I told y'all before, a long time ago, that they always laugh and chuckle to buy time. I told y'all that. Modern women, black women, especially the black ones. Modern women, but especially the black ones. I'm going to have to start doing that now. Like, I know modern women, all, but especially the black ones, right? They laugh and chuckle to buy time before they lie.
That's a fact. It's a whole fact.
With Tory, and how Meg knew Kelsey had affection for the defendant, Tory, and how this is not the first time Meg has done this to her best friend at the time, Kelsey. So who's innocent, and why are fans insisting that Megan framed Tory Lanez for shooting her because he slept with both her and her best friend? Lawyer Mo Gangett, who comments on all legal hip-hop issues, also questioned the story. Here's what he had to say. This case, to me, comes down to one glaring fact, which is that our four witnesses to the incident. There's Tory Lanez, there's Thee Stallion, there's Tory's security guard, and there's Meg's friend. These are the four people who saw this. The friend and the security guard have very clearly been in support of Tory, suggesting this did not go down anywhere near what the government says, that he took a gun and shot her in the foot. That's crazy. Following the backlash that he'd received, Tory Lanez also confirmed that he had the documents proving his innocence in a now-deleted statement via Twitter, alleging, "It was revealed in court that Tory's DNA was not found on the gun connected to Megan Thee Stallion's shooting," to which Tory responded, "How they false if I'm looking at them?" He then added, "They use this narrative to separate black women from black men. They made it so the protection of a black woman suddenly meant the unprotecting of a black man." Funny, because
exactly
it was right when for the first time we were all somewhat standing together for the same cause.
They're uncoding it now. They're starting to decode it, yo.
That's actually exactly spot on what it was.
They used this narrative to separate black women from black men. They made it so that the protection of a black woman suddenly meant the unprotecting of black men. Facts. And fake has now become the new real, led by our black women. And y'all want to constantly tell me, stop, oh, with somebody black women, he got beef with black women. Listen, don't play with me. Don't play with me, bro. I'm not your average Joe, bro. You can learn a lot from a dummy. Remember that.
So who's telling the truth? Lanez faces a maximum sentence of 22 years if convicted. It's no secret that Megan's unexpected interview with Gayle will be brought to light, and we don't know how it'll make her look. But what are your thoughts on this whole thing? Did Tory Lanez really shoot Megan Thee Stallion, or is something in this story not quite adding up? And if you think that's completely shocking,
I definitely think something in the story not adding up. I think something in the story not adding up. I ain't the smartest person in the world, but I really think something not adding up. You know what I mean? Word, guys. I got another video. For you guys. You know what I mean? This one is from my guy Drake. You know what I mean? The leader of the Simps. So you know, whenever the leader of the Simps got beef
May's the leader of the
with the
thoughts.
leader
Drake's the
with
simps.
the
He's
leader
Drake.
of the prostitutes, right? With the leader of the prostitutes, then you know it's hell on earth. It's hell on earth, man. Hell on earth.
I remember I wrote that song for like my dogs. Like we were just like that was like for the guys.
Wait, why is Drake going after Megan Thee Stallion? On his new album,
I'll tell you why, because he wrote a song that was for the guys, and they so hell bent on this woman agenda, this black girl magic shit, that they tried to slide him in a feature on one of her songs that's all pro woman shitting on man, and he ain't want to have nothing to do with it. That's what happened.
Her Loss with 21 Savage, Drake dissed everyone from Kanye West to Serena Williams, but it was his lyric about Megan Thee Stallion that caused a huge uproar on social media. Fans are now calling out Drake for going after black women for clout, and even Megan herself and her boyfriend, Partisan Fontaine.
They're using black women.
Always digging in the crayon box. Always digging in they use it on us. So how dare you talk about how I call out the inconsistencies in black women? How dare you? How dare you, yo? Slap yourself, yo. Slap yourself.
And they're falling for it.
Right. Like, yo, try another person. It's not going to work. I got 19 more posts about black women coming tomorrow. Yes, 19. I'll slide one in there about Miley Cyrus or Kim Kardashian. I'll slide 1 or 2 in there. But I got 19 coming tomorrow, yes. And my mama black. And all my kids black. And my beautiful wife is black.
Responded to the problematic lyrics and checked Drake for dissing Megan.
I'm not gonna say nothing too crazy, because y'all be doing too much.
But what exactly is Drake's problem with Megan? And how?
That's the average mindset of 80% of the black women in our community. Not all, because there's still 20% that still got the Lauryn Hill vibe, that got the L Boogie vibe. But the rest of the 80 got this bitch spirit, yo. This Jezebel, wicked, modern black woman spirit, bro. Fake is the new real. Everything is all about look. Right, a trash spirit, tramp spirit, trash spirit. That's what they used to call it back in the days. Our grandma, she's a tramp, lady and tramp.
How did Megan react to Drake dissing her on a song?
I felt like I was talking crazy on there, and then all of a sudden it became this like motivational record. Right. I was like, I don't know if they read the lyrics, but
Drake is once again trending for all the wrong reasons, and this time he's facing some serious backlash over the lyric on his new song, Circo Loco, which references the 2020 shooting incident involving Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. To give you a bit of context, for the past 2 years, Megan's been questioned and criticized a lot over this incident, and people constantly joked about her injuries and called her a liar. The incident took place on July 12, 2020, while Megan, Tory, Megan's former friend, Kelsey Nicole, and Tory's bodyguard were driving away from a pool party at Kylie Jenner's house. Megan and Tory reportedly got into some type of argument, and when Megan exited the car, Tory shot her in both feet. One of the reasons why this incident caused so much controversy was because early media reports claimed that when police arrived at the scene, Megan told them she had stepped on broken glass. However, just days later, Megan issued a statement confirming that she had been shot, although she refused to name Tory as the shooter. She said that a crime was committed against her with the intent to physically harm her, and she also revealed that she underwent surgery to remove the bullets. But then, TMZ stirred the pot some more by releasing a statement from an LAPD spokesperson who insisted that Megan never told them she was the victim of a crime, which prompted many fans to accuse Megan of lying and trying to frame Tory. There were so many memes back then that made fun of Megan's injuries, and even some celebs like Drea Michelle and Chrissy Teigen mocked Megan over this incident.
I've been getting paid $1,000 a month, if not more, just from this app on my phone. And I don't know if you can see this, but it's called Audible. Okay, so I'm gonna.
I predict that they had some sort of Bobby and Whitney love that, you know, drove them down this snapped-esque type of road. And
You know, you
I'm
shouldn't
here
even be
for it. I
talking,
like
mama.
that. I want you to like me so much you shoot me in the foot too.
So is Drake now also jumping on this
Fuck outta here.
bandwagon
Toxic.
2 years later?
Toxic.
Fuck outta
What
here.
exactly is his problem with Megan? After Megan endured weeks of mocking while she was still recovering from the surgery, she jumped on IG Live and broke down while talking about how it's messed up that people keep making jokes about the incident.
But yeah, I had to get surgery. It was super scary. It was like just the worst experience of my life. And it's not funny. There's nothing to joke about.
She's a shitty liar.
It was nothing for y'all to start going and making up fake stories about.
In the meantime, Tory
Stop
started sharing
lying.
some tweets about how the truth will eventually come out, which led to even more backlash against Megan. After over a month of constant speculation, Megan publicly named Tory as the person who shot her, and she also accused him of orchestrating a smear campaign against her.
Yes, this Tory shot me. You shot me.
Cap.
Stop lying. Why
Say
not?
GB.
I don't understand. You
Lies.
shot me.
Megan then went on to describe what exactly happened during the argument with Tory, and claimed she actually tried to remove herself from the situation.
Everybody in the car. It's only 4 motherfuckers in the car. Me, you,
Stop
my
lying.
homegirl, and your security.
Stop lying.
Everybody in the car arguing.
Please.
Stop
I'm in the front
lying.
seat. This in the back seat. I get out the car. I'm done arguing. I don't
Lies.
want to argue no more. I get out. I'm walking away. This from out the back seat of the car
Lies.
started shooting me. You shot me. I ain't get cut by no glass.
As for the reason Megan initially lied to the police, she explained she only did it to protect Tory and others from the police.
The police come. I'm scared. All this going on with the police is shooting motherfuckers for
You dirty
anything.
bitch!
The police was literally killing.
Look what you've done to my peonies!
They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds.
I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one!
Black people for no.
Hi, my name is Tammy,
Always with
and
the
I would
color
like to
game,
give
yo.
you a view
Banana
reason
crayon.
why you should
Always.
consider
Black
that.
people.
Motherfucking reason. Soon as the police tell us all get out the mother car, the police is really aggressive. You think I'm about to tell the police that us black people, got a gun in the car? You want me to tell the laws that we got a gun in the car so they can shoot all of us up? I'm scared.
Now she trying to use the black card and the victim card at the same time. She trying to mix it all together and shit. Remember back in the days we used to make the fake bus passes and shit where we used to have to cut it out and put the color on. She just trying to make her card now. She trying to get the woman pass, the Black Lives Matter pass,
Oh.
the victim. And she trying to mix all of them.
People have been enabling her entire life, especially men. You can tell growing up, men never told her no. Men either wanted to sleep
She's an
with her or men
industry
wanted to be
baby.
around. Men wanted to be around her her entire life. You can tell just by the way she act.
She's an industry baby, so she's in the Hollywood system already. Like, you know what I mean? Her mom's, remember, that's why I played the research, so that we all know where she came from, where she just came from, because she came out of nowhere, but not really. She's a product of her mom's. Her mom's a man.
Helicopter over us.
And though Tory was later charged with a felony and ordered to stay at least 100 yards away from Megan, he still insisted he was innocent, and again went on Twitter to claim that time will tell and the truth will come to the light. Tory also started complaining that his career suffered after Megan publicly named him, and he kept tweeting about the incident. But then, earlier this year, Tory was arrested over some of his tweets about Megan, after a Los Angeles judge ruled the tweets violated the protective order in the ongoing case. However, he was released shortly after on a bond. Meanwhile, Meghan addressed the incident further in a powerful op-ed for the New York Times titled,
So this brother can't talk, but she can say whatever she wants. She addresses shit in New York Times and all that.
How is this not? Oh, go ahead. My bad, Mr. Goodbread. There's a slight lag on my. If I interrupt you, that's because it's a bit of a lag on
No,
my
you
end. My apologies.
You ain't interrupt, bro. Go ahead. I was finished.
Nah, bro. I was just saying, how could you tell us it's not them trying to pit women against men when she's allowed to go out and publicly slander this man? He just makes a comment, and they get the whole hive. They get the whole hive on his ass.
That's a fact. That's
You
a
know.
fact. Good point.
Me too.
And we need more of our sisters to wake up. We're gonna need our sisters that are woke, the right woke, to really start stepping up now. This is where we're gonna need our sisters to step up, because clearly the men, we are too aggressive and we're too truthful. So I don't know, however y'all women and y'all crab leg eating asses do it. We're gonna need our sisters that got some common sense now to help us out, because we ain't taking our feet off these women's neck, but maybe you guys can, and you know how y'all do, you know what I mean? Because we know that lying is a part of your nature, female nature, yes. Nurturing comes with lying and eating crab legs, because nurturing comes with manipulation. So y'all already got that in y'all, because to manipulate, y'all got to raise kids, you know what I mean? That's why y'all got those traits for the upbringing of kids. So you'll lie. And don't sit here and lie to me. You lie to yourself. But you will lie to protect your seed. That's still a lie. A white lie, blue lie. You know what I mean? Omitting of the truth. It's a lie. And that's what y'all do naturally. So just start owning up to it and try to stop. Try to stop. Try not to do it so much. Try to prioritize when it's need be. But you ain't got to lie all day long, bro. We get 24 hours in a day, and y'all bitches want to lie 23 of them. Y'all lie in y'all sleep. Stop lying, yo. Stop lying, sisters. You know, lying. Let me plug it up, bro, because I ain't touch on it, because this the common joint. This the shit that everybody gonna touch on, but you know what I mean, guys? This is a fact right here, guys. Proverbs 12:2. Lying lips is an abomination to the Lord, but those who act faithfully are his delight. Stop lying, bro. This is why y'all don't get no good luck. Man or woman. No good luck in lying.
Why I Speak Up for Black Women. Black women are still constantly disrespected and disregarded in so many areas of life, Meghan wrote, and explained that.
Can somebody eat that, yo? Can somebody please eat that with this bullshit, yo?
Affirmative action. They even just recently in California, they given $1,000 a month to pregnant Black women. I could go on and on about all types of shit that pat Black women on the back, and they still complain. They still got agencies
White bread.
complaining.
White breads, my white bread ladies with some common sense. Do y'all not see this bullshit? Do y'all not see this? How does this make y'all feel? White bread ladies with some common sense, because I got some of y'all too
Ridiculous.
that know what time it is, that fuck with the good bread.
They complain.
How does that make y'all feel? You see the template that they use to get all us against each other? The same template they use to get Black man against Black women is the same template they use to get Black man on white man and Black on white. It's the same template, guys. It's the divide and conquer. And that go against what our creator, the person we supposed to be worshiping, that goes against what he said. It's not his part of his plan. All lives matter. All lives matter, yo. You know what I mean? So we got to stop with this bullshit, using this race card whenever it benefit us.
her fears about discussing what happened were unfortunately
Fair.
but after everything Megan did to explain why she changed her story about the incident, there were still so many people who continued to mock her and blame her for Tory's failing career. The worst part is that Tory kept complaining about how his career suffered because of Megan's accusation. Then he dropped a new album just one day after the Breonna Taylor verdict. This led many fans and even some celebrities to slam Tory, especially since Megan actually tried to protect him from the police by lying about the incident. Rapper Jadena tweeted, "F all that king talk if you don't ride for Breonna, if you don't believe Megan, and if you don't protect the women who have been protecting us."
All emotion and all
Yeah.
hearsay, she say.
I mean, but you see that guy threw a suit on. He said his whole gimmick is I'm gonna throw a suit on. I'm gonna look like one of them so that I can stand out and get out of here, bro. See what I mean by these simping forces? These dudes,
He
these are the
probably
dudes
lame.
these are the dudes that'll stop you from becoming the best version of yourself. Remember, he is a simp. He's a classic man. That's the classic man guy. I'm a classic man. Yeah, you're a classic simp. That's what you are. Because these women ain't nothing traditional about these women. So you go on to be a classic man for these modern females if you wonder. You be a fool. Remember, this is just proof, guys, that our black women need us. They run around here capping and eating crab legs all day, talking about I don't need no man. But this is proof. They need us, because they need us to lead them. And you a fool if you let a lying crab leg eating woman fucking lead you, bro. This is proof that they need us, bro. They can't tell the truth to save their fucking life. That's why they removed the man from them. Because we are the correction. We are the check down. Like, come on, babes, chill. That's ODing. You ODing. Or come on, babes, that ain't even right. That's not true. So they remove us to keep them stupid. And they like it. They like to be stupid. They like it. They were taught it. They love it. They're comfortable with it. Stupidity it is. You get what I'm saying, guys? So the only pushback we're going to get is from those that benefit from the lie. And they're all benefiting from a lie now. This is their leader. And if their leader is a stone cold liar, what you think they out there doing, bro? They out here worshiping this bitch, and she a stone cold liar. Incredible, bro. She'll be our Woman of the Year in 2023. Like how Cardi was the Woman of the Year in 2021.
It'll be the last time you ever see her.
However that happened.
And another Twitter user wrote, "The audacity of Tory Lanez shooting Megan and milking the situation to promote a new song the day after Breonna Taylor's verdict was announced. When we say black women are disrespected and unprotected, this is what we mean." But just when we thought people would finally leave Megan alone, here comes Drake bringing up the incident again and dissing Megan completely unprovoked. So why is Drake going after Megan now? He's one of the biggest artists in the world, so it's not like he needs more clout. So what exactly is his problem with Megan? On November 4th, Drake and 21 Savage released a joint album.
Hi, my name is Tami, and I would like to give
Because
you
they know
a
that
good
bitch
reason
personally,
why
and
you
the
should
thing is, y'all might
consider
worship
a
her
young
because
Israelite.
she represents the naughty side all these women want to have, but he knows how shady she is, and he feels compelled to put it out there that she's not the person a lot of these people worship her to be.
Facts.
Half of the album is Drake dissing everybody. From Kanye to Serena Williams' husband, Alexis, Ice Spice, and yes, even Megan. The 9th track of the album, called Circo Loco, features double entendre lyrics about a woman lying about getting shot.
But hold on, who do she think she is, bro? At the time, you had a current event extravaganza, you had a controversy. He's making an album, he's writing lyrics. I would put your stupid ass in it too. You know what I mean? I'm dissing everybody. Who the fuck do you think you are, sis? It's rap music, it's hip hop music. You nice, diss me back.
And while Drake's fans tried to defend him, claiming he was rapping about a woman getting body-enhancing injections, Drake does mention the word stallion in the same line, so it's really hard to believe he wasn't referencing Megan. Take a listen.
This blabber getting shots, but she's still a stallion. She don't even get the joke, but she's still smiling.
This line sparked a ton of backlash against Drake on social media, with many fans blasting him for perpetuating conspiracy theories that make it even more difficult for Black women to be believed. One Reddit user
Well, if they lying, fuck.
hoops to be believed. And for the record, F anyone who continues this insane narrative that Megan is lying. New York Times best-selling author.
Can you pause it for a second?
Drake is one of the most famous people in the world.
What's going on with this, man? What happened? What's going on with Black men? What happened?
They want
What happened?
fake to be the new real, and Black men is going along with the fake being the new real for some coochie.
Not worse than that. Let me ask you something. Some of these guys don't talk to more than 2 women a day, if that. What makes them think that this woman that they don't know? Why would they assume that this woman that they never met? Some of these guys deal with chicks like Megan all the time, and they lie on them. They put their business out. They curve them. They don't treat them well. Why would they assume that this chick is telling the truth?
Because that's what their mother taught them, bro. Their mother taught them how to respect disrespect. She disrespected them their whole life and taught them that she is God. So now they go out and they think woman is God. Coochie is powerful. They're the greatest fan. Then you got Tupac with the, because getting pussy like the sweetest joy. That what he said? Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting coochie. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean. You know what I mean? They high off stupidity, bro. Niggas is telling them how to live, bro.
That was a good point.
It's sad, bro.
Him perpetuating misogyny through lines such as the one about Megan Thee Stallion normalizes those same behaviors against Black women.
So we can perpetuate misogyny, but these bitches is out there promoting and normalizing prostitution. Can we make it make sense? We understand that sex sells, but y'all niggas done made it to where coochie sells now. That ain't part of the deal. It was supposed to be sex sells where you tease a nigga a little bit and they spend some money on a product.
Right.
Now y'all selling the coochie now. Coochie is the product.
Amongst men globally. It's disgusting. The Hot 97 morning show host, Ebro, had a similar opinion, and he went off on Drake for profiting off of stereotypes about Black women.
It's misogynoir. It's
How is it a stereotype if it's a stereotype when they paint us, right? They say you Black people supposed to live like this, but it's no longer a stereotype when for years Black people have adapted to what people told them they supposed to live like. And they've shown us this now. We have social media now. Hello, guys. Like, come on now. Let's be for real. For those of you guys in my comments acting stupid too. Guys, we have social media. We have video footage of the shit we talk about, guys. I ain't never tell you a Black woman did anything without having the fucking video showing you what the fucking Black woman did. All right? Hello, guys. Hello. I report on modern white women too, guys. I show modern white women too. Hello. It's not my fault that modern white women know how to keep their shit under wrap a little bit better than Black women. It is not my fault that Black women videos are more entertaining because they doing some old extra wild shit like this one. A whole liar caught out there looking stupid, but we can't tell them nothing, and we can't talk on it. We can't talk about these topics and these issues because then we anti-Black and we need to bleach our skin. Or we bashing them and we're not helping them by mentioning it, by bringing it up to daylight because you have somebody else got a better plan or a better idea. Listen, stop playing with me, bro. We ain't got time to waste, bro. We ain't got time to waste. We ain't got time to sit here and pussyfoot and play with these fucking grown-ass people who is fucking up generations to come. We ain't got time to do that.
Right.
All right? All we got time to do is call it out. And those that want to know what the fuck we talking about gonna gravitate to it, and they're gonna learn it, and they're gonna adjust, and they're gonna adapt, and they're gonna eat the fish and spit out the bones. The rest of the ones that want to see black people look stupid is gonna put the hurdle in front of you and ask questions upon questions without doing the work. All right? When you do the work, you'll see. In order to rebuild anything, you have to tear it down to the ground. And that's what I plan to do.
It's wanting to go at a black woman because she's black and she's a woman. And you know that's the most unprotected person on planet Earth.
Oh, shut the hell up, bro.
And that's that white supremacy.
Unprotected.
This,
Where?
this is Ebro. This is Ebro. All right, this is not envy, but by the looks of
Same thing. Shit.
All right. Oh, but this is the head honcho right here. This is the guy right here. This is the Jew. He's running the show, right? This is everything run through him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can't believe him. You can't believe this nigga. You cannot believe this nigga. You can't believe nothing he say. Who? He is the Antichrist.
Lucifer.
Himself.
Supremacy working on y'all brain. So a black woman says something happened to her, the first thing you want to do is negate it.
Ebro also made a very good point about Drake having no real opinion.
You goddamn right. You goddamn right. And the same thing goes for the white woman. You saw Amber Heard, right? Evil has no color. Female nature is female nature. God ain't say, I'm going to give black women this nature. I'm going to give white women this nature. Nature is the nature, nigga. New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, winter, spring, fall. It's all the same. It's the nature. Your winter is maybe different because of the way the sun rotate around your eyes. But when it's winter over here, it's winter over there for you. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Of his own, but now all of a sudden he has something to say about Megan's incident.
Someone that never speaks on anything. Right. Drake never has a position on anything.
So then that means his opinion is that more important. Because if he don't speak on nothing and he felt the need to speak on this, then that means it's that important. Fuck is y'all talking about? So what do y'all want? Do y'all want to resolve? Do y'all want a plan? Like, are y'all cool with what the way things are going? Cause y'all talking like y'all cool with being ruled by women under a matriarch. Y'all sound like y'all cool with being the exact opposite, living how Satan want us to live. Cause if that's so, then y'all clearly picked the side. Y'all picked the side of evil. So we coming at y'all neck. We can't fuck with y'all.
Thing of substance.
And this is the thing to jump in him?
He didn't have nothing. Did he say anything about George? Did he have anything to say about George Floyd?
No, I didn't see anything about George Floyd, but in the
Black
same
Lives
song,
Matter? Was he outside protesting? Was he supporting any of that?
You can tell this is a really emotional dude, bro.
I don't even think he said his mom's
You
Jewish.
can tell he don't do his research that well.
Or any of that.
But how did Megan
He
react to
just
Drake
opens his
dissing
mouth, and the first
Megan
bit of
wasted no
feminist shit comes out of his brain. He says it. It's like did he come from a single mother household? I'm sure he probably did.
But he's Jewish though, so he might not. You got to remember.
Oh, okay. You did say he's Jewish.
Right.
Yeah,
When
he's
them
pushing the
Jewish people
narrative.
Start running their mouth, they protecting their bag. When they
Mhm.
start running their mouth, they protecting their bag. But the funny thing is, Drake is Jewish, so it just lets you know he ain't.
I bet you he don't
feminine.
even know that.
He probably do, but he probably think he got more power. I don't know how they do in their culture, but I don't know. Maybe Drake is looked at upon as a, you know how like us niggas do. The school, the educated niggas think they look at Pookie like if he's nothing, but they both beta males. But you know how niggas look down on each other and shit. It's always a divide. You got Cain and Abel. Every religion got a Cain and an Abel.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Say, good breads. I'm finna log off in a sec. I gotta be up early in the morning. Before I leave, I got a question to ask you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So based on all the evidence we've seen, because the friend, let's just be real, the friend proved that there is no honor amongst thieves in the gynocracy. But my question to you is this: based on everything you've seen so far, what's the likelihood Tory wins this trial? From a scale of 1 to 10, what's the likelihood he wins this trial?
I think Tory gonna win this trial, especially if we publicly saw Johnny Depp win his trial. Tory Lanez is gonna win his trial. That's way too much time. Yo, he's facing 24 years. If they give this, and if you know, what I mean, he's facing 24
Right.
years, bro. That's, I mean, like, bro, they're not gonna. Come on, they did.
Right.
Brittany Renner was facing 9, and everybody had a heart attack. So listen, 24 years for this bullshit. Nobody died. Everybody learned their lesson. Well, you know, modern women don't never learn their lesson. This prostitute will be hanging out somebody else's window soon. So anyway, but yeah, he's gonna win this. She's done. She's done. The public perception is done. The people that will be backing her, it's not even backing. They're all retracting. Jay-Z, his name was all over this shit. You know what I mean? And
you say
he the
they
one
say.
that told. Yeah, he told Tory Lanez to chill while going behind Tory Lanez back, telling this one to file a report because he was her artist or some. She was his artist or some shit like that. And now he's even falling back from her like she's a liar. Nobody want to associate themselves with a fucking liar.
But anyways, I'm gonna catch y'all bros in the next one. I gotta be up early in the morning. Y'all be safe, man.
No
God
doubt.
bless, and stay true, man.
All right, peace, man.
No doubt, man. Salute to you, Brand. Thanks and appreciate you, man, for the content, bro.
No, I was gonna say they signed to the same label too, so that's kind of, tricky.
It's tricky. It's real funny, man.
Time responding to Drake's problematic lyrics, and she accused him of using her name for clout. Since when is it cool to joke about women getting shot? Megan wrote, slamming all the rappers who are quick to gang up on a black woman. Ready to.
Since when it been cool about women getting shot? Since when it been cool about women laughing at somebody dying? Whoa, how funny, how soon do we forget? Y'all had a lot of shit to say about Kevin Samuels dying. Now it's sympathy for y'all. Y'all ain't show that man no sympathy, yo. Y'all ain't show that man no lick of respect, boy. At all. At all. In Black Twitter, Black Facebook, Black everywhere, y'all went ham as the sisterhood. But now your sisterhood want decency? Fuck out of here.
Boycott about shoes and clothes, but dogpile on a black woman when she says one of y'all homeboys is her. Megan tweeted. She also called out Drake for attaching weak conspiracy theories in bars to her name, but being scared to address her directly or at her with a fact or receipts. Megan's boyfriend, Partisan Fontaine, also seemingly responded to Drake's diss by sharing this photo of.
Remember, guys, yo, these modern women, Liliths, they need an energy. They can't be by themselves. They not like traditional women. That's one of the rules, how you know the difference between a traditional conservative female and a modern woman. A conservative female can always go monk mode, just her and her kids, and bear down and just fuck it. I ain't fucking with nobody. But these little Lilith Jezebel bitches, they need somebody energy, whether that be a new man, they change man like socks, or they'll go back to their family. They'll sit around their family and suck and drain energy, talking and gossiping about old shit and about how the man did this and the man did that. They'll drain the energy from a family member or friend. But however, in any event, they can't go they can't go dolo solo. They can't go monk mode. Modern women, guys. So peep game. That's big facts, guys, and big tip.
Of him and Megan, and he implied in the caption that Drake is just mad that Megan's in a happy relationship. By the way, Drake recently revealed in his interview with Howard Stern that he's dating 4 to 5 women at the same time, and as far as we know, he's never had a stable, long-term relationship.
I get into this habit of dating like 4 or 5 women to make one woman, because I like these like 2 things
Pieces
about
of
this
each
girl,
one.
and then I like
Right, modern woman. So if your modern woman Jezebel Megan Thee Stallion was that great and that much of a 10, then when you think the poster boy for the Simps will be wanting to fuck with her, he don't even like her ass, bro. Again, the most undesirable group of women on our planet, bro. The black ones.
What this girl does for a living, and then I like. So it's just real. I honestly I don't know if I'll like. I hopefully I'll find somebody. The biggest thing is I need to be inspired. So I just don't ever. I don't know when like I don't know how to find that with the like.
And that just goes to show they are uninspiring. They do not inspire, and that is their biggest God-given talent. I'm here busting my ass, going to work, doing the extra 70, 80 hours a week because my shorty inspire me. Miss Goodbread inspire me. I wake up and I'll be like, I look at her, I'll be like, oh yeah, she make me want to be an alpha male. You know what I mean? I don't wake up and be on eggshells and make me want to be a simp. No, I want to be an alpha. I want to accomplish the world for me because she inspired me.
Like with the question in there with the other, like I just need all those things.
After Megan and Partisan publicly called out Drake, the backlash against Drake on social media grew even more, and fans are saying they're tired of him always being so corny. Drake been corny, one fan said. He's a loser cosplaying as a black man that grew up in the streets of...
You a whole liar, yo, because if Drake came right now and tell you to take a free picture with you, bitch, you're
Fact.
Hey, man, listen, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice, but you know shit, that's a crab leg, guys, yo. It's a crab leg. You know what I mean? Modern women get really upset when they can't waste an alpha male's time. Remember that. They take it personal.
of Atlanta. One Twitter user said Pusha T talked about Drake's mama, daddy, baby mama, producer, his kid, and ruined his Adidas deal. Yet Drake got bars for Megan and Serena's husband. DM.
And it's dudes, guys. These are dudes. That's the writer. The writer, you know what I mean? Looking like Umar Johnson in his profile picture and shit. You know what I mean? But this is the shit that we got. Dudes just love the drama. Dudes love these women, bro. They love these hoes, bro. Dudes love hoes. Black man has a problem, bro. 80% of black men love hoes, bro. We in trouble.
MX was right. And another person wrote, I have never ever tweeted a Drake lyric or even mentioned Drake on here for a reason. I'm from Toronto. I know what kind of giant loser he is. A desperate, attention-seeking bird from day one. A very specific, very Toronto brand of a woman-hating ding-dong. But
modern women don't like when you get more attention than them. Especially when they going off a look and you going off of providing value for others. They think look supposed to trump everything. They don't know, though, that your only route to happiness is giving. You see how stupid they are? You got to give in order to get happiness. Like, you think about it. I'm at my happiest when I come here and I give you guys this quality information because I know somebody going to take it and do better with their life. That's the act of giving, you know what I mean? Modern women, all they know how to do is receive.
But how do you feel about Drake coming for Megan? Leave your comments down below. And if you like this video, make sure you check out this next story.
Okay, brother, okay. That brings us to the end of our show. That brings us to the end of the class, man. It's been a damn good one, bro. It's been a damn good one. It's been a funny one. It's been an easy one. It's easy.
Right.
It's very easy. Like this.
Very
These are talking points. These are talking points. You know what I mean?
I ain't expecting it either.
Right. Oh yeah. I caught everybody up. So now everybody should know everybody should be all caught up on what the fuck going on with this shit. You know what I mean? We got to the bottom of it. You know what I mean? We know Megan Thee Stallion mother looked like a whole man. We learned a lot of things today.
Interesting is the way he challenges the black elite. He
I'm
talks
gonna
about
drop
the
the
black
link,
elite that's on
and
TV.
we're gonna cut it up, man. We got about 10 more minutes left in the show,
That's
so
right.
we're gonna keep it short. And we're gonna get our shit in, yo. I know T.O. you wanted to get on, man. Me and T.O. gotta do a show. We gotta do our own special joint, man. I'm gonna kick your ass, T.O. You call me while I'm live. You reminded me to put the fucking notification thing on.
Replaced by somebody who plays ball.
Yes, sir. Crazy show today. Crazy show.
Yeah, she a whole liar, bro. And you can't believe these black women. And Dirty, where you at, Dirty? I know Dirty better jump on here, because this show was tailor-made for Dirty, man. You cannot trust these women with their clothes on, bro. And only trust 50% of what they say with their clothes off, bro. They're still lies. I'm telling you guys, they need us for protection, bro.
No cap.
They need us. You know what I mean?
No cap.
And let me tell you that. Okay.
No cap. Where that boy T.O. at, man? Shout out to T.O. Shout out to the chat.
I got my guy Vintage Negro.
What's up, man?
On, my guy?
Good, all good, man. All good.
What's goody?
Man, don't you ever put yourself down like that, like how you said in the community tab earlier, bro.
Yeah, man. I didn't mean it like in, you know, I didn't mean it like a sorry simp. I just meant like how the world kind of see a nigga, you know what I mean? But
I get it. I
was not because I'm not embedding like, you know, moods and attitude and shit. No, I'm not like that. I'm just saying like how the world see.
According to the world.
Yeah, according to the world.
So, ways of the world.
Yeah, so.
That's my guy, though. What's going on, though, my guy? Welcome to class, yo. Welcome to.
Hey, it was a good class today, bro. It was a very good class, man. Hey, these black women just be eating crab legs and lying.
That's all
they do, bro.
That's all they do. Homie. You can't make this shit up, yo. I can't even make this shit up.
You could tell she lying, bro. You could tell this bitch is lying, man. But you know what, Tory Lanez, you know what? He deserved what he get for messing with scallywags.
Bingo, and I go back to what I said. The pattern, guys. Toxic relationships. These are damaged people that should not even be messing with each other to begin with. Nope. Damaged girl, damaged guy.
Yep. I would never, bro. Like some, like when you a black man, like black men gotta have better standards. I don't give a damn what the bitch look like. Okay. Dog, you gotta control your penis, man.
Yes, sir.
And have some standards about yourself, bro. High status black men cannot get these Jezebels, these whores. We can't lure ourselves to these broads because they have no substance. They might have some ass to look at or something, but what's that's gonna do in the end? That's gonna F you up. Black men gotta stop. And just like you say, bro, it's 80. I'm gonna say 90% is something wrong with our ass. We love whores. Definitely, man. We love these whores, man. And it's crazy. It don't matter how it messes up. Like damn near everything a black man has gone through is because of a whore.
I tell him, who is your biggest oppressor as a black man? The black woman, or whatever woman you choose. We can go modern woman. Because some of us black men mess with the interracial shit and still get the same results. Fucked over. Yo, we got T.O. in the class, though. What's going on, T.O.?
Fellas. Hey, man, Righteous Fair is undefeated, man, because, you know what I'm saying, we've been trained by the best, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? It's like when Rocky went out there to fight Apollo the second time. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, that's where we at with it, man. Not the first time. You know, I'm saying, nigga went out there, gave it the gusto. We went for the gusto, and Adrian was behind him. And he had Adrian.
That's funny. That's ironic. How ironic, yeah. That's my shorty name.
I know. But yeah, because on YouTube, anyway. But what I say, yeah, man, we out here righteous fair. We going win this shit, man. We the underdogs
Undefeated.
on YouTube, but we still undefeated. Niggas got a good record, and we got some top fighters.
Yeah, it's on. It's on.
Niggas is
They
ferocious.
intimidated. They intimidated. They ain't trying to let us in. They like, oh hell no. These niggas
no,
gonna get in here.
that's
They gonna
cool.
start.
They're gonna kick the
They
door
gonna start teaching people how you ain't gotta get them super chats. How you ain't gotta do this. They gonna fuck the bag up.
They
fuck the whole
demonetize.
bag
Yeah,
up.
they demonetize the niggas shit and all of that, man. But before niggas even get to like 20,000 subs and all of that, all this shit like you be seeing with these other motherfuckers who out there, you know, just
Capping and eating
stealing.
crab legs. Capping and eating crab legs. These niggas eat crab legs too. These
Man, they
niggas eat crab legs too.
they stealing, man. So
I
politics.
peep game. I
But
be watching.
besides that though, man, getting back to the topic at hand, man. Megan, she's a fucking
piece of shit.
She's a
piece
puppet.
of work.
She's a puppet, man.
That's
I don't think she knows, like she's fully aware, but it's gonna creep upon her, just like it do with a lot of these celebrities and these people that get propped up to that level. You see what I'm saying? Because they're not the brightest apples of the bunch, but they shiny. You see what I'm saying? Megan is a bad bitch, bro. You ever seen her without makeup?
Yeah. I saw that picture on Facebook, man. Yo, guys, we got my guy. We got my favorite guy, yo. My favorite guy in the house, yo. My guy, KDH, man. Salute, KD.
About time, man.
Yes, sir.
Yo, salute to the righteous fair. What's going on, man?
Salute, man. You coined the phrase righteous fair undefeated. I've been running with that shit, boy. Thank you.
No problem, man. Righteous fair undefeated, righteous fair forever. That's what I say.
Forever, boy.
Forever too. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, this year here, definitely these modern women been exposed, like Megan with the lion. These women getting these men to lead, as we saw earlier in the court. All that, man.
Right.
It just explains, man, that you cannot believe what these women be saying, and you gotta protect yourselves around these women, man. You gotta protect yourself, man. You gotta watch who you surround yourself with, man. Looks can be deceiving. If looks could kill, it does. It literally does kill.
That's a fact.
Yeah, looks could kill, man. I mean, some of the women that be doing this stuff, they be the prettiest women. They don't always be butt ugly or look like, you know.
She wasn't
horrible.
bad to me, just to let y'all know. She not bad to me.
Me either.
No.
She
not bad. No,
Meg
I
the
seen
Stallion
her
for a
without
fucking reason. Like a fucking horse.
As soon as they open their mouth, they fuck it up for me.
Yeah,
Yo,
exactly.
my guy, we got
yes.
the MVP.
Gazelle in the business.
What's up, man? What's up, man? I had to come holler at my niggas, man.
Yes, sir.
That's my guy, yo, my guy.
Hey, good, bro. He snuck in here, man. I didn't even see him coming in.
Yo,
No, he
man,
came in right after me. I saw we snuck in.
Yeah.
That's the OG right there, man.
What's going on, fellas?
Yo,
I've been here, man. I was on the highway, man. I heard y'all popping it, man. I was hoping y'all was still on by the time I got to the house, but yeah, man. Man, that situation, man, this shit, man, the whole thing is just so motherfucking corny, man. Like the comment I made earlier, like who is this nigga protecting? Like, do you see that all fingers are pointed towards you? This bitch got the whole rap community against you, and all the public opinion is just, you know what I'm saying? So like, nigga, why couldn't you just be a man and just say, hey man, I didn't shoot this bitch. This bitch shot this bitch. Why? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you trying to protect this sorry ass bitch's character?
It's some Hollywood shit, Bell. You know what's going on with that, man.
Yeah,
like,
but
they gotta
like,
protect certain
But
It's,
check this
it's a
out.
lot more going on than just them. Their brands and they, yeah.
Check this out, y'all. Just think about this. Think about this as far as black men in position before they get taken down by the white man. Look at Kyrie Irving.
Right.
This shit didn't just start with this Jew shit. This shit started when the nigga took them bitches on the boat and didn't have no dark skinned black bitches, right? So now that's a strike on him. Now the white man knows that he's not gonna have no protection because they already know, they done the research on us. We are governed by the black bitch. Because the black bitch has the voice in the black community, and she's known to have the backbone of the black community. So most of these niggas that get up under the black bitch's titty, they don't go against this bitch. It's an unwritten rule for the black man to go against the black woman, and she's done positioned herself with power that the you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going on the celebrities, right? Now look at Kanye. Kanye got a strike against him with Amber Rose fucking with a non-black bitch. Then the topper was marrying Kim and having mixed kids with Kim.
Yep.
And then when he started supporting Trump, now that's another strike. That's 3 strikes you out in the black community.
Right.
And you don't see no black bitches supporting Kanye West.
That's a fact.
Or Kyrie when he was going through his shit.
Right.
And now you look at R. Kelly. All black bitches went against R. Kelly. He has no support in the black community. So it's easy to dismantle R. Kelly. Who's gonna come to his defense?
Nobody. But
Wasn't no niggas.
Jabel, you know it's crazy because in the very beginning of this, I said how they sat back and watched Karen on Facebook. They sat back and watched Karen try to destroy me because she wasn't getting far. Because I ain't know nobody company policy, so that's what fucked her over. But yeah, our sisters, because we get on these panels and we try to correct them and show them the right path every day. They take offense to that. They take offense to correction. So to see a Karen or an outside race come in and destroy us, they'll stand there with their hands in their pocket and smile.
Well, for one, they're
and
not
that's
going
how
to
they
listen
sell
to you
us out.
because they don't have respect for you, for one.
Well, we ain't gonna get that back, man. Respect could never be gained. It can only be lost. You know that.
Well, you can't. Well, you can't.
that.
You can't get respect for somebody that is always like. We always play in the sucker position. And I ain't gonna say we, I'm gonna say them niggas, because I ain't playing no suck position for no bitch.
Right.
But like we always,
man, the black
we
man
all,
at the bottom of the
we are
totem pole,
always trying to come to the aid, support. Like every minority is up under the civil rights umbrella that was pioneered by the black man. And when the black man is in trouble, none of these motherfucking other ethnicities of people come to the aid of the black man. And now that the black man was in the forefront of this shit, now we in the back seat of this shit because they got gays, black bitches, and other weird motherfuckers in front of us. And we just sitting there taking it. Now other people, they believed in something. Like these white folks, they believe in shit. That's why
they have their
still
traditions.
That's why they still talking about January 6th right now.
They have their traditions.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, and I'm gonna tell you, I mean, you know, you think of exactly. So you think of all the motherfucking races that really believed in something. There was a you know, you think about the 400 years of slavery. Them white folks believed in something. You feel me?
For real.
Right.
So
the story is not what it's been.
So I want to know. I want to know what is it that the black man believes in to where we can make a change or we can stand on something because
Yo,
we in these spaces talking about relationships and shit when other people are really doing shit. And we sitting up here talking about a relationship with a disrespectful bitch that don't give a fuck about us.
And the
These
bell,
niggas only
talking about like, what are we fighting for?
Man, these niggas is talking. These old overly romantic niggas is on these spaces and shit talking about marriage more than these bitches.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, these bitches disrespectful. They don't care about the black man. They don't give a shit. How the fuck are we fighting for these bitches? I'm saying, like, we need to go elsewhere, man.
And it's not. Hold on, but see, the thing is, a lot of niggas, you really ain't got it. I mean, your new bitch is here. You never tapped into her though. You can fuck with an Asian bitch, a white bitch, a mixed bitch that's been raised by a white woman. I mean, you can do that different shit here. You just never did it because when you're here, you're called a sellout. So you got to be able to ignore that shit because you're going to get the backlash from the black bitch.
I'm gonna tell you something.
For doing what you want to do.
I mostly with white girls and Latina girls most of my life, so
so it shouldn't be a big deal. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be a big deal for you to make a move and for you to do your thing. Right. We don't always gotta announce every fucking thing we do because when we do this, we sounding like a black bitch, and when she's celebrating her diversity. Just do what the fuck you do and go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? Because it kind of seems like a lot of niggas be talking about going elsewhere to make this bitch jealous. Like you want this bitch to, oh no, don't go, nigga, please. You know, fuck
but
that.
They double down on the dumb shit because of that, though. The bell, you know that, man. You ain't see what's
they double down on what?
I got it. Dumb shit. They don't want niggas to have
I've been fucking with white bitches longer than all you niggas been alive. I don't give a fuck what nobody think. I know who paid my motherfucking bills. I know who got me in this house. I know who got me in that Benz. I know who got these gators and suits and shit in my closet. I know who got the jury on.
Calm down,
come on, man.
Bro.
I ain't worried about no what a black bitch gotta say. Come on, man. Until you step into the table and trying to run circles around this white bitch, I could care less about what you think. And that's what niggas gotta be concerned about. You know what I'm saying? Like how many niggas is concerned? I mean, I don't know whoever been to jail. I know Tola have because you a street nigga. But
come on,
like when you, I mean, when you was
out there, it's all on the game, player.
Hey, when you was in jail, was anybody worried about you?
Yeah.
Who?
Me.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I'm somebody.
Yo, guys, hold on, guys. We got my guy Dirty Folks in the house. What's going on, Dirty?
And Dirty Folks, I know Dirty Folks. I know he can relate to what I'm saying.
Dirty Folks did a day. Dirty Folks did a day and a half a night, man.
That's a Chi-Town street. Oh, he only did that.
He did a day and a half a night in Cook
County. He ain't stay long enough to eat lunch.
They never shipped them over to get the good food, man. He was still eating fake peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with the motherfucking sterilized juice and shit.
Challenges the black elite. He talks about the black elite that's on TV and speaks that honest truth that we've always
yo guys, we're gonna go on and wrap this show up though. So we're gonna go in a little chronological order. We're gonna go vintage Negro first, Tolo, KDH, Dirty if he's there, OKL, and since we got the bell, the natural closer, we'll go to bell last, y'all. Alright, so vintage Negro, man, give us your spill. Wrap the live up, man. Give us your closing spill. Market what you need to market. Do your thing, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, all I can say, black bitch gonna eat crab legs and lie, and then that's what you gotta expect. And the bell's right in the way that stop announcing the shit and leave these bitches to die. So I got
That's what's up, my guy.
peace.
Love you, bro. That's my guy. I really, really fuck with son.
Interesting is the
Yo,
way he
all right,
challenges the Black Elite.
we going T.O. Give me a spill, T.O.
Thanks for putting me in the game, coach, man. Appreciate it, man. Give me the rock,
No
man.
doubt, T.O. We gonna do something together, though. We gonna do something together. Locked and loaded,
Oh,
bro.
no doubt, man. You know that shit, man. But yo, hey, I had to cam up for this one, man. Bruh, it's all smoke and mirrors, man. See, if you ever if say I had a good friend I grew up with, this nigga took his college tuition and went to magic school. Nigga parents was mad as hell and shit. But it served him well. You see what I'm saying? Like the nigga, he had his own private investigation firm. Me and him still cool and shit. It's like a childhood friend I grew up with and shit. But like back in the days, we used to do shit like this, like when niggas was broke, like this nigga, like it would run like, well, I would be like a person in the, like on the train, like Goodbread, you should know what I'm talking about, like when niggas run them scams on the train and shit, like he would start like doing some card tricks type shit, and I would nobody would know I know the nigga, and nigga would switch like $100 to a $1 bill to $100 bill type shit, like you know what I'm talking about?
Chuck-a-luck, right. Or the 2-car Marley, the Marley shit.
All kinds of ways nigga know how to flip. I'm talking about quick magic trick, like just to like act like nigga, you have to know who got the $100 on him type shit. Like, alright, I'm gonna skip to the point. You gotta, these bitches, man, they playing by the a familiar, it's by now it should be familiar. The game. Just, you know what I'm saying? If you know how to counter, bob, weave, work the jab, you know what I'm saying? In and out. And when you get the opportunity to hit them with the uppercut or the overhand or the motherfucking hook, man. Peace.
Salute, T.O., man. We appreciate you. KDH, man, my favorite student, man, of the game, student and a scholar. Man, I appreciate what you do for the squad. I appreciate all the motivation, bro. You be putting that battery in my back, bro.
Hey, man, I try to do what I do, man. Try to be a good team player up here, man. Try not to take all the credit for everything, man. So show much respect to the righteous fear. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like I said before, man. You gotta watch yourself, these women, man. You gotta protect yourself at all times, man. You gotta just take precautions and be proactive. Don't be reactive. One thing I want to add to what the Bell said: don't trust all these women. That's true, but don't think these international women can't get dirty too. They can get fouled too. So you gotta watch out for them too. They pull a lot of scams on American brothers. People don't realize that. American men, I say in general, they'll pull scams on them too. So they already know that they hip to the game. They know that American men are coming down there to, you know, to get with them and do whatever. So
to trick.
Yeah. So they got pimps out there and everything. They got pimps out there, everything. Yeah, they trick. They got pimps out there that's pimping them to get them the men to play them. So like I said.
So you're saying the American woman cancer is spreading overseas now?
No, I wouldn't say that. These niggas just dumb. That's really what's going on.
They are. But yeah. With that being said,
so it's
man,
on the tricks.
Hey man, everybody got their hustle, man, all over the world. And the hustle over there is tourism. Tourism bring the dollars over there to them broke ass towns and them broke ass, you know what I'm saying, to them broke situations.
Facts. Kevin Samuels brought awareness, but he also brought a fucked up blueprint because he got guys thinking that they can make themselves a high value target and that makes them alpha. Like he confused high value and alpha. You see,
Well, Kevin
alpha.
was mainstream. That's the problem with Kevin. He was too damn mainstream. Kevin
Yeah, he
Samuels
wasn't
too
no
mainstream.
perfect. Yeah, he did
That's the problem.
he did a service and a disadvantage. It's like it's a
Kevin
mixed
was about the
bag
bag
with
too.
him.
He was about the bag too, just like the other Mansfield guys. He was doing something, putting us on, trying to do something different. But he was about the money too.
Kevin
was marketing.
Anything about the money gonna come with bad consequences.
Hey, and the thing is, hey man, that's not a bad thing to be about your money, but you got to be responsible to with your followers, because there's a lot of niggas that believed in him and trusted him and championed him. You know what I'm saying? There was a whole lot of niggas that had their
OG, I gotta get in on this, because he wasn't that rich when he first started. Like, he got rich off of this shit, right? But when he was talking about all that high value shit, he was still renting space out there in Atlanta and shit.
Support, I heard too.
I ain't even gonna get into all of that. I'm just talking about he wasn't like what you would say what he was talking about. So where he was putting that narrative out there, that's the part where it's bad on his legacy, right? The good thing is what he did for the black man, like, be able to talk this way now. He kind of opened up this lane. He opened this lane. That's what he did.
But you know what? I'm not mad at that. Everybody got flawed. Everybody got a flawed character. All I'm saying is, I admire his marketing and his business savvy and his the way he came up. And I love a nigga's come up. It's just the thing is, when you coming up and you got that following, you got the responsibility to tell niggas the truth. Otherwise, you're gonna lead them in some other direction. Like when because a lot of black men and a lot of lame ass niggas that ain't had a lot of experience with bitches looked at him and, Kevin, because we always want somebody else to do our dirty work. And Kevin is chopping up bitches. He's chopping up black bitches with some of these niggas. With some of these niggas that was listening would never have the balls to stand up to a black bitch.
Yep.
He was skilled at it. He was
very true.
So he did it. He did it in an intellectual way. He did it in a calm way. He did it. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
he looked good doing it at the same time.
Absolutely, he made it look good.
He never.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't.
What you said, Goodbread? Goodbread, your mic low as hell. You got to turn your mic up.
Yo, he never sent the guys through any self-improvement. He never sent the guys through any self-improvement.
No, that's what he started out with, Goodbread. He actually started out telling he's trying to sell his perfumes and shit.
Yeah, but
that didn't work out.
I watched him, right?
I mean, he tried to change it.
He tried to tell people how to dress. First
and try to change your image.
Don't make the suit. The man
and try to change your image, man. You gotta. I mean, I'm not taking away from nothing that he did, because he did give some niggas confidence where they didn't have none.
Right. That's a fact.
Nah, but in a weird way though, man. Like that metrosexual shit. Like, gangsters, real niggas ain't really on that time, bro.
But
regardless of how he did it.
Time, I mean, Bell, I don't even know you in real life, but I know you ain't on that type of time, bro.
No, I'm a nonsense. I'm a no nonsense pimp, man. So I ain't on that type of time. I'm on some other time.
He did justice. He did justice for what he had.
Gotta give him his credit. We gotta give him his credit. The righteous fear holds the torch for Kevin Samuels.
No. Definitely, bro. We're not taking nothing away from the man, because honestly, the man made this shit viral, bro. Niggas wasn't jinking until Kevin Samuels got popular. Now, I'm not saying we wasn't jinking, because we was doing this right at the same time Kevin was doing it.
Yeah,
he was the most popular one.
Was relevant.
It all culminated to
I'm
where
blue
it's at
pill,
now
bro.
with a
I
culmination.
don't know what y'all niggas talking about. I just popped up and I'm blue pill.
Okay, dirty in here.
God
Hey,
damn,
I'm
where the
gonna
hell you
shut
been
up.
Go on, Dirty. You were we gave you the floor like hours ago. What's going on, Dirty? Holla at
Man,
me, man.
I ain't even know what. No, I was talking to my guy, man, because his mother on the, his sister just got, his sister just died. My mother got diagnosed. We was just chopping it up and just
That's why you ain't answer your phone earlier.
on it. But yo, I don't even know what y'all talking about, man. I just popped up, man. I'm just saying I'm blue pill, man. Y'all talking about Kevin Samuels. I don't know nothing about that. Kevin Samuels is a blue pill.
No, we did chop it up earlier. Yeah.
Kevin Samuels is blue pill too, so I'm blue pill like Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, sorry for you, bro. But yo, where we at with it? Yo, Dirty, it's your turn, man. Dirty, man.
Yeah, Dirty's
us a little
supposed to
spill, and we gonna wrap it up. We wrapping it up, man.
Was KDH
We just
done?
talking about Megan Thee Stallion and her lying ass, boy.
Yeah, I'm done. That's all I had to say to Bill.
You know what's so crazy
Okay.
about Megan? You know why I say don't listen to girl with clothes on? But she rarely
Right.
wears clothes, but she still be lying, bro. Like she just be in G-strings and shit, lying.
Especially her, she gotta get naked to talk.
Bro, she be lying. Like everything a lie. I didn't believe Megan from day one, bro. Because when the shit first happened, she popped up 3 days later at a video shoot with no boot on and
Twerking.
no sandals.
Twerking.
Yo, worse, she did that award show. She did that award show. She was damn sure twerking like a motherfucker on that broke ankle.
How you got a bullet? How you got a bullet fragments in your foot? You out there, motherfucking busting it wide open.
Open toe though, that's the whole killer. You ain't wearing no Reebok classics.
Word, Crocs and shit.
Yeah, I ain't. I ain't believe.
Yo, okay, Izzy, man. What you got for us? Okay, man. Wrap us up, man.
Hey man, you know this was a great one, man. This was a great one, man. Shout out to the panel, man. Y'all made it what it was. Y'all made it what it was. And no, this was new information, man. I ain't even much realized that Megan got into a whole freaking fight, and all these new details and shit. So I'm just curious what's gonna happen in the future. Hopefully, you probably follow up on the next piece of news that we get from this shit. Man, other than that, man, it just it just teaches us a lot. You said, but this Me Too culture is really ruining a lot of situations for us, and we just need to be more aware of it. Simple point blank.
Fact.
I'm more aware, bro. That's why I'm finna blue pill on y'all niggas, dog. I'm finna worship the white woman all day, nigga. All day I'm finna worship the white women. I'm going on all white podcast panels. I'm gonna be.
Yeah, we gotta expand. Hey, OKL, what I said earlier when we was on the phone, bro. We gotta expand this righteous fear shit, bro.
Shit,
Dirty got the right idea.
That ain't blue pill. That's green pill. This sound like you going for the money, brother.
Shit, green pill. I'm green pill. I'm green pill.
Hey,
Fuck that. Whatever that shit consists of, I want some of that. That sounds like something I get down with.
He blew him up. Yo, the bell, man. Yo, okay, are you finished? Okay.
Yeah, I'm done, man. I'm good to go, man. I'm good to go.
Yo, the bell, man. Take us on home, my guy.
Close us out, the bell.
Hey, man, check this out, man. Everybody talking about this old submissive, fit, friendly, whatever type bullshit, right? Now, how the fuck is a nigga gonna get that when he steadily bending on one knee, bowing down to a bitch, promising this bitch to change her life for the better for the rest of his motherfucking life? Now, who's a submissive motherfucker? Look at a married man and tell me who the fuck who's submissive between the bitch and the man. Most of these men are submissive. These overly romantic ass niggas is talking about marriage more than these bitches, man. They talking about relationships more than these bitches. These bitches is after they bag. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about your feelings. They don't give a fuck about nothing that you talking about. They want your money. Nigga, keep your motherfucking money in your pocket. Stop servicing these bitches. You need to start dictating shit. You niggas are mechanics. You niggas are you are the workforce of America. You need to start upping the price on single bitches. up
Right.
your services. You are the plumbers. You are the construction workers. When you see a single bitch need some service, up your price.
Hey man,
And that's a
everything you
fact.
just said, that's gonna be my new sales script, nigga. I didn't know how it was gonna be blue pill, but I'm gonna do everything you just said these niggas be doing. I'm gonna do all this.
And that's a fact, though, guys. Listen, y'all. True story, yo. Stop believing these women, bro. You are the leader. Believe in yourself. Y'all believe in these women more than you believe in yourself. God don't like that. So you ain't got no wins if you doing that, all right? Believe in yourself. I know who taught you how to believe in these women, but stop believing in that bitch, all right?
Hold on,
Your hell of a mother taught you that, all
hold
right?
on. Time
Stop
out.
believing in these bitches, bro. Believe in yourself and
Time out,
believe
the
in
bread.
God.
Time
Y'all
out.
niggas are believing anything other than your creator, the person that got you here. You think your mother got you here? You think your mother got you here, bro, right? So you think because she's always right and she know best that these women is always telling the truth? That's what you think, you little sheep mindset motherfucker? Huh? Listen, I need you guys to believe in yourself, all right? And I'm dead ass.
Hold
The
on,
black
good.
community need a leader, bro. It need a leader with a backbone. It need Mr. Goodbread. All
Hey,
right. It
hey,
needs
good bread.
somebody that's
Good bread. I'm looking at this video,
yo.
bro. I'm looking at this video you got playing, right?
Yep.
I'm learning how to be blue pill, right?
Yep.
Like y'all been on my channel before. What I tell y'all all the time, nigga, don't let this bitch get to the phone. Now I realize now I gotta let the bitch get to the phone, or I'm not blue pill.
Hey man,
She
I'm gonna
about
tell
to
you this,
crab
bro.
leg. She about to
I
crab
mean,
leg.
you
He
know,
ain't touch her.
Good bread cut me off, man, when I had my engine running, man. But check this out. Stop arguing with bitches.
Yo,
Right.
Hey
fuck all
man,
that.
if you gotta argue with a bitch, then that bitch have no understanding about what you talking about, man. And it ain't your motherfucking job to go out of your way to give this bitch an understanding. This bitch should need to come to you for an understanding.
Right.
Hey,
I
hey,
mean,
hey, 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 Bell.
hey man, all you niggas that know how to cook for yourself, what do you need a bitch for besides fucking?
Bell, you
Right.
know I got my own
Clean the
shit going
kitchen.
on over here,
I don't
man.
want to
But you
cook
know,
and clean. She
this
gotta
what I'm
watch.
showing you. I ain't trying to show off and shit, but look, dig this here, man. Look at what I'm showing niggas, man. Like, see,
I have no idea what that was.
all right.
What's that?
Was it cocaine, nigga? What the fuck is you showing
What
us?
is that?
I'm showing niggas you gotta diversify, man. Diversify. That's the word of the day, man.
What is
Nigga.
it?
Diversification.
What was that?
Diversify.
Is
All
that
right.
you in this
Like, what
video?
is that though?
Yeah,
I swear to
shit.
God, if I was doing this,
That probably was me like back in like probably like I'd say like 20 like 2003.
nigga.
But nah.
Hey man, I'm
Hell
telling y'all,
no.
man. Hey man, y'all keep your money in your pocket, man. Stack your money, man.
Diversify, man. That's what I'm
Stack
saying.
your money to the ceiling, man. You don't diversify
Hey,
your money into a bitch's purse,
you
nigga.
can't save money in this economy. You have to diversify. You have to keep it. You have to keep the currency flowing. That's the
Nigga,
thing, man.
what the fuck?
Where you gonna flow it to? To a bitch?
I would have choked this bitch so many times already. The more I
Come
look,
on,
Nah,
man.
in
Hey man,
industries
you know I'm anti-tricking, man. Keep your money to yourself, man.
hey,
no, I'm
You know what
talking
I'm
about
saying?
building the. I'm talking.
Buy
I ain't
something for
fucking home.
yourself, man. Go shopping, man.
hey,
Go shopping, man. Go buy your new outfit or something, man.
So
Go do
Bell, you
something
ain't
for
buying
yourself.
nobody nothing for Christmas,
Fall in love with yourself, nigga.
nigga. You ain't buying nobody nothing for Christmas, nigga.
Just my daughter, my mama.
You get your mama something,
You
goddamn. I
motherfucking
wasn't even
right.
gonna get my mama
Everybody else
something,
can
damn.
kiss my ass.
hey,
Shit.
aviated. That's disrespectful, bro. You choked the bitch, not the money, bro. Look, you choked it. Look, this bitch right here. When he jumped up and she fell down, he should have been on top of a nigga choking her motherfucking lips blue. Instead, he let her get to the phone. Who the fuck does that? If he would have choked her pussy would have got wet, and then she'd have been like, let's have makeup sex. Instead, he finna go to jail because he want to play PlayStation. Look, he should have
Hey,
choked this bitch out.
beat a bitch with a bamboo. Hey, beat a bitch with a bamboo stick, nigga.
But that's old me. New me is blue pill.
See, man.
New me
See,
would have
man.
hugged her. I would have hugged her.
Yo,
through
we
that trauma.
out of here, y'all. Yo, we is out of here on that note, yo.
Hey, beat a
Yo,
bitch with
I
a
fucking
bamboo
love
stick,
y'all,
See,
yo.
man.
man. I see, man. I gotta get me a channel, man.
Yo, I fucking
Man,
love
you
y'all.
bigger
Yo,
than
DeMel, you
My
already know,
nigga
DeMel. You
Dirty
already
Folks,
know.
he over there training toddlers, man. I'm finna train niggas, man.
Hey, I'm trying to train niggas, man.
Hey, man, I'm finna beat the tricking out of these niggas, man. Cause,
Hey,
hey, man,
niggas don't
cause
understand.
a trick nigga is no good in the black community, man. Because that nigga will talk all that major shit on the internet, talk all this tough shit until a bad bitch show up,
Yo,
and then
Kevin
that nigga
Samuels
turn to
disease.
mush.
Get on
That's the
the
Kevin
ass, man.
Samuels
Then
disease.
that
Remember what
nigga
you did
turns
for
to
Nikki?
mush.
Get on the ass,
Bill,
man.
Bill, these niggas don't understand. If you starve this bitch, she fuck for 2 tacos. They want to help this bitch pay her rent so she ain't got to listen to another nigga. Nigga, my pimp hand so strong, nigga, and my motherfucking bread so long, nigga. All I can't go wrong, nigga. Look, look, nigga.
Yo, alphas up, boy. Alphas up, guys, yo. They break rules for the alphas and they make rules for the betas. We is out of here. It's the Bread Squad. Righteous Fear undefeated.
Peace, y'all. Y'all have a good night, y'all.
All right, peace.
Back.
All right, now.
This year, my mom got me the perfect bag for back to school.
These colorful binders help me stay organized.
These headphones are just what I need for studying.
These new sneakers are just what I need for the new year.
This jacket is a real must-have.
My parents got me the skateboard I wanted. It's pretty cool.
These scissors really come in handy in art class. These colored pencils too.
These new socks, they can be a real lifesaver.
And I finally got my own phone to stay in touch with my mom.